true.
Okay, Hera, it's your responsibility to do YouTube intros now as a professional caster.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. I got you. Okay, I go now. Okay. Hello everyone. This is the 2v2 ECL semifinals between AM and Heresy, and this is game one. On to you, Nelly. That's all I got for you.
Okay. Best of five, something we could have
Yeah.
mentioned as well.
Oh, true.
And first map is Cenote. We have a map pool
Yeah.
of civilizations. You need to pick one out of those, and the other civ can be picked freely. Cenote, I most of the time say it's not too different from Arabia. How wrong am I?
Yeah, I remember seeing. I was casting it earlier the other set between Secret and I guess whoever they were facing. I forget. But yeah, it looks like I don't know. Like the little puddles just kind of helped you to wall, nothing else. Seems like more of a land map like Arabia. I agree.
Okay. I think they won their other semi-final against Brazucas there. Fire and Goku.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. And what do you think of the civs actually? We're seeing completely different civs here. Slavs, Ethiopians for Heresy versus Aztecs and Huns for AM. What do you think about those?
I'm really surprised. Like Slav Ethiopian to kind of know what the plan is. Aztecs Huns, well, there are a lot of options. Could go for Scouts as the Hun player, could go for CA later on, then a lot of Eagles. They're a bit more flexible and can adjust a bit more, but it just feels like on paper, Slavs eco Ethiopians archers, not too shabby.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe the Slavs Ethiopian has a better combo early and maybe even mid game, but I feel like Huns as like, we start taking into the late game and you have the Paladin option as well. Could be good early imp. I think Huns maybe are better here.
Hmm.
Also have to consider that, they can't use Slavs the rest of the set, so that's a big factor as well.
Yeah, well, there's some maps where it doesn't really matter, like hamburger Slavs aren't important, but well, we will see in maps that are a bit more boomy. For example, Mesas, I believe. Slavs could have been another good option.
Yeah, or even Gold Rush. I'm taking a look at Lierey's Eagle. He's actually, camping that boar from Miguel. It's kind of annoying stuff.
Let's take a look. Could maybe be forcing a restart. I know that they're paused at 359,
Yeah.
which I think should be forbidden. But they
Oh yeah?
continued.
Pausing at before the pause?
Well, in
Or before the
NAC,
restart?
yeah, in NAC, I made the rule if you pause between minute 3 and 4, you cannot call a restart.
Okay, interesting. I kind of like that one. I'm in the favor of or with the opinion that there should be no restarts for any tournament, but
Oh, yeah.
maybe I'm more radical.
Yeah. My next tournament actually won't have restarts.
I agree with that. I like that. And will it be a Nilly's Apartment Cup 3 or something before that?
Something before that.
Yeah. I love how I'm just assuming that there's gonna be a third one.
Okay.
Yeah, so no crazy laming happening. So the Aztecs early eagle, didn't really pay off much for Liereyy here. But I don't think he's too worried about that.
Did he find actually his stuff at the top? Uh-oh. One boar
Missing a
missing, two
boar.
sheep missing. He's scouting with one villager. Didn't find that. It's pretty rough for him. Didn't try to go for any deer either. Oh.
He does have the deer close to the mill, so he'll be able to take those later on without too much worry. He's gonna find the board now.
Yeah, but
That's
that's
kind of
still...
weird from Larry though to go straight for the
Right.
lane before finding all this stuff.
Yeah. My coach always tells me that I need to find at least two boars before I go laming.
Yeah, I would agree with that. With the eagle, it's nice to go like right away sometimes, but I would like if you don't find anything, you just go back home right away.
Yeah.
I'm always in the favor of finding my shit first, then going out.
Yeah. True.
Looks like it's gonna be a barracks for Liereyy.
Miguel still didn't go for the second boar, by the way. He's just too scared of the eagle being around.
Yeah, maybe he thinks he's still there.
So some indirect damage being dealt by the eagle.
Yeah. And he's actually not able to click up now. This is bad. This is really bad for Miguel. Idling is TC. Yeah, it's really
Weird.
rough.
Okay. 946. That's a solid villager behind, honestly.
Yeah, straight up. On the other side, we have Dogao going for straight archers, I believe. We're not seeing the men at arms coming out, so two lumber camps. Gonna be Slav scouts and then Ethiopian archers for them.
And Nicov will play straight scouts, already walling the back quite a bit. Won't have the greatest gold control for his main gold, but has a nice smaller one in his tiny base for now.
Yeah, and he's got a really nice wall as well. Like his map is really nice for the early game at least. That gold could be a problem later on, but I don't think he's gonna be too worried about that for the time being.
No, true. Now Liereyy is looming. Is that 3 militia drush into archers behind us? He's still open at the front next to the barracks. Didn't finish that wall. Now going summon deer. I think this won't, but will be drush FC after all, right?
Yeah, it looks like Josh FC. I think he might have got Loom just to be able to secure those walls up without having to lose a vill to any scout. Looks like Josh FC to me.
Okay, and let's take a look. Miguel should have some vision here. Sees the drush. Nice quick walls for him, and that worked out pretty fine for him.
Yeah, he's gonna be in a decent position. The only place Liereyy can still hit is like that other wood line on the side. But other than that, Miguel's pretty safe.
Yeah, but that's easily wallable as well. Oh,
Yeah, Nicov picks up a vill. Pretty nice stuff from him.
first blood. I need that as a sound file.
Yeah, could be good.
And if we get a mangonel shot, like multi-kill. No, scout lost here for Miguel. We'll have a bit less vision, but should be fine. Screw up farm, but replaces them. Oh, village is a bit exposed on the bottom woodline now.
Yeah, it's kind of sloppy as well. He had like perfect time to react to that for a while now, but it's not gonna be too big damage dealt here. Yeah, maybe it's just being annoying.
Okay, problem will be Dogao is playing very defensively, everything at home. So probably Nicov can just go over there and double. And Miguel, well, he's not looking too strong here with the defense. I think Liereyy will have a very uncontested Rush FC.
Yeah, and I think Nicov should swing over right away with the scouts. I think it's actually a mistake for him to go scout the Gao even. Because Nicov is safe at home, so if he sends the scout straight to Miguel, he can get a free double pretty much.
Yeah.
But it looks like the Josh is getting cleared off anyways.
Yeah, and that could have been at the time where the Josh was still alive, right? The scouts could have gone over there. He overburied. Could have been ugly.
3 scouts, 3 militia. That's kind of hard to defend from. And it's gonna get more damage than he's gonna find at the Gao's base now. But at least he's able to run around before the walls come up. That's something.
Wow, Nicov even stonewalling the front. What do you think about that?
Oh, that might be a little too soon for that. But you know, maybe he doesn't want to transition into ranges, so he's just gonna stonewall instead. It's a safe approach.
Okay.
And actually, it might pay off because Miguel's scouts are running straight to Nicov here. So getting those stone walls up preemptively could be a nice defense there.
Yeah. And the X is coming from Dogao where they want to attack. Archer numbers not that high, only 2 in the archer ranges.
Oh,
all the others
he lost another vill actually to the scouts. That's really big. That's 2 vills down. Well played, Nicov.
And killed the scout as well of Dogao, who's still without his blacksmith. Tough game.
And this is not what you want to be doing with archers. You need to be attacking now. But the stone walls are up anyway.
Well, solid play so far for the AM boys. And second archer range for Liereyy. I think this will be a really rough attack for Miguel to defend.
Yeah, and I don't know where the guy's going to go with his archers because he can't really do any damage at Nikov's base. He's now running over to Miguel by the looks of things. Not sure what he wants to do there though.
7 scouts out for Miguel, very active on the map, but wow, Liereyy, he's just super fine with how this is going. Completely uncontested, just lost his aggression there, but that's totally fine. It's walled up and soon crossbowman. Well, I don't really see a good answer here from Heresy.
Yeah, and you know, Miguel already towered his gold, but what prevents Liereyy from just going for the woodlands instead? 2 towers on the gold. I don't know if that's going to be enough to defend himself. If anything, it's gonna slow him down more. It's like what he has to do though, to be fair.
Okay, what is Miguel doing? Tries to go for some walls, and yeah, the aggression won't really happen.
You know
Maybe
what
you
they
can
could try to
intercept.
do though?
Go ahead.
What they can try is try and catch with the scouts and the archers, try and catch the crossbows as they move out. There's only 7 crossbows, right? So if you have enough scouts with the archers behind, it could work out. Could clean them up.
No, let's see. We have 8 scouts on the map. Now even goes for +1 defense, so he wants to engage those.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Let's take a look. Instant reaction here by Miguel. Won't lose a villager at the wood line. Send a villager into the tower. Let's take a look. Oh, his farm eco at the left hand side, so unprotected though.
Yeah. And the guy's not moving back, so he's gonna continue pressuring Lierey's wall. I don't know if that's the right move. One vill's gonna go down from Miguel here if he's not careful.
Oh, but that's actually buying him quite some time.
Yeah, I'm surprised Lierey's chasing it. Well, scouts are coming out as well. Bloodline's kicking in.
Okay, Miguel wants to take this engagement.
Oh, and the guy's actually in on Lierey. He's gonna get 1 villager at the very least.
That was sloppy by Liereyy, I have to say, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't like that at all.
Losing his crossbowman, looking at the fight. Already killed one without any losses. And Miguel is clearing that up. That worked out way better than I expected.
Yeah, no, and definitely, and the guy's actually getting quite a bit of damage done on Lierey's base now. So that's the 2nd vill down.
3rd villager down.
Oh yeah, 3rd. You're right. That's huge. That's huge.
Sick.
Well played from the Heresy guys there.
Liereyy KD 514. Doing Drush
That's
FC.
rough.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
that's rough. He's getting the 2nd TC up now. Miguel's nowhere near Castle Age, or he hasn't even clicked yet. So there is, some hope there for Liereyy trying to come back into the game.
Okay, Dogao+Miguel clicking up. So no sling in this game, at least for now. Dogao with solid numbers. 22 military for him. Needs to fall back, wants to upgrade those, and then maybe launch a next attack. Probably towards Liereyy again, I think.
I think what Nicov has to do is, okay, he's looking for the guy's archers, but he's going the wrong way. He needs to try and catch these archers before they get to crossbows, I think. That's a big, massive Ethiopian crossbows.
Will be rough.
Yeah.
I think Dogao is just going home.
Yeah, it seems that way as well. And Miguel's now adding a 2nd stable. He's on the way up as well. Nicov now moving out, gonna get that TC on the main goal. That's gonna be a nice, good way to secure it, I guess. And now they're looking to move out and group their archers and crossbows.
Okay, they see the knights, axing them as well. Dogao still without a market. They know that the army is
Ooh, the
coming
3rd stable from Miguel. What do you think about that?
up. Interesting. Don't
Flaps can afford this, though.
see the necessity. Especially now he doesn't have any gold income. He needs to use the market, kind of maybe even sell wood and food.
Or even the stone, because he's going to be on 1 TC for a while now if he's going to go 3 stable. I don't know if I agree with that, but we'll see if it pays off here.
Crossman upgrade for Dogao. Knights with only +1 defense here for Nicov. We see Miguel trying to engage. That is not the best timing for Dogao, not having any buffer in front of him. The tower is staying alive though.
Just kind of like the dream fight for AM though, getting a good trade on the crossbows before the knights are even able to come out. I like that. I like that one a lot.
Cluster defense will kick in for Miguel. Knight numbers not that scary. It's now at 3. Some raids in the back for Nicov, killed 1 villager. But that's it. Ballistics now for Dogao. He can chase this quite nicely. Villager count looks very nice for AM though.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that. Miguel finds himself at 10 villas behind, even after Liereyy losing quite a few. That's just the power of the Drush FC then, I guess. Getting that 2nd TC up earlier.
Yeah, has a lot of farms as well for a Drush FC build. Now gets Bowsaw as well. Miguel with all his upgrades. I think they need to counter-attack now. And they did that pretty well.
Yeah, this is kind of the window.
Yeah, feels like it, right? Miguel has so many upgrades. Look at that. Bloodlines +1, +2. Nicov only getting +2 now. They need to fall back, and then Knight number is still looking scary here for Nicov.
Yeah, and once the +2 kicks in, then they can look to try and take this fight, I think. The 3 stables are kicking in, though. He's producing more than Nicov at the moment.
Nicov is
Rush up
adding
now for Liereyy.
stables now as well. Still no extra TC from Miguel, from what I can see. And this could be the big fight.
Yep. Good for AM.
Miguel just patrolled around, tried to debate some of the shots, but Liereyy didn't care at all and just tried to snipe Dogao's crossbowman. I think Knight numbers are looking a bit better for Miguel, though. I think this is, I would say, an even fight. Mainly, Knight's lost.
Even fight. Yeah, but the problem is that Miguel's reinforcing more for the time being, so... But Liereyy has a nice hill. Oh, the Magano! Nice, good micro.
Knight instantly there to snipe it down as well. And even enough space to squeeze back there. What do you think? Should Heresy potentially camp that hill on top of the siege worker?
Yeah, maybe with the knife trying to, you know, kill the siege rush shop. But they have to be really careful for a Mangonel shot, though. One big shot and they turn the tide completely.
Yeah, true. 34 military at the moment for Dogao. That's a pretty sick number. Sitting at 2 archer ranges at home still, and he's playing 1 TC and now builds a monastery. Is that this 1 TC build again? Oh boy, that's the same he played 2 days ago against China when he was Brits.
Yeah, he's gonna go for a fast imp here. This is interesting. An Ethiopian fast imp is really dangerous because the Arbalest, if they get to like 40 mass where they're able to one-shot the knights, nothing can really stop them. I kind of like this from Dogao, actually.
Yeah. Well, they had success just some days ago with that same strategy. And they discussed it a bit more in their Discord. And now even adding the second TC after that. And now the aggression towards Nicov. And we mentioned earlier that gold not too easy to defend.
But look at the defensive tower, like the preemptive tower on that gold. He's like really smart defensive player, Nicov. I really like that tower, actually.
Still loses 1 villager, is getting idled quite a bit. Army completely out of position, and only now Liereyy and Nicov are going over there. Well, forced a
You know
lot
what I
of
don't
idle
like,
time.
though? What if Dogao loses all his army before he hits imp? They're in a really risky spot right now. If Liereyy comes over,
Let's take a
AM
look.
could find a good fight here.
It should just still be full knight production, right? So that Nicov never gets the mass to really jump into the crossbowman. That's really important with that strategy.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to be able to one-shot the knights for sure when he gets to imp. Miguel's adding now. He is, you know, quite a few vills behind Liereyy, 20 vills, 25 even. But still, it's all about Dogao at this stage of the game.
Question: will Dogao get enough resources to get all the upgrades? Is now adding some archer ranges as well. Let's take a look if they can get the pressure in. Siege workshop now for Nicov as well. Liereyy still somewhat camping at home with his crossbowman. Didn't really go over to the other side. A bit surprising to me.
Yeah, that's a mistake. He doesn't even have Ardo. Okay, he's getting it now. He should, like, there's no pressure at his base. They see the army. He needs to be at Nikov's base right now.
Liereyy going for the
And now the imp's gonna kick in.
He's going on to Eagles. Cannot really stay on Arbalest, obviously not having the last defense upgrade there, and won't perform too well against Dogao. Anyways, Bracer and Arbalest now coming in, and you can see Dogao, he was scared that he might lose his army, is going back, and once the upgrades finish, I think they will try to attack, but Nicov might be looking for a big counterattack.
Yeah, I think this is actually a good move from Nicov. He's doing a second defensive tower. He's kind of... He can't defend that TC though. That TC will go down. There's no way.
That will be lost as
Bring
well.
his knights home now.
And that's really ugly. How much gold does he have left? 400 gold. So we won't see a lot of knights from Nicov after this.
Yeah, but Liereyy is switching onto Eagles, and Eagles do really well against Arbalest, as we know. Yeah, Nikov's taking a big hit here.
If he gets all the upgrades, he has +2 defense now. And if there's a big, like, +2/+2 knight group in front of it, those Eagles won't be too sick.
Yeah, Nicov is really in trouble here. He needs to maintain the Knight Master at least. He's even switching into Light Cavalry. He's recognizing that he's going to have no gold access for a while now.
trying to build some outposts in the backs, trying to find maybe I have some lucky gold in the back there, but actually he knows better. He should know. Oh no, all my gold spots were open here. And trade obviously completely out of the question. Liereyy, maybe a fight against him before he reaches him. Not sure. Now the go towards Nicov, and Nicov is going for the counter attack.
Yeah, I think this is what he should have gone for before. He's gonna, like, if he's able to raid Miguel and then let Liereyy deal with the crossroads, that's their best, with Arbalest, that's their best chance here, I think.
I agree. Let's take a look, Miguel. Can he quick wall anything? He doesn't even try to. Still has some knights at home. Scary army still from Dogao. Lacking chemistry though. Pretty important upgrade against Eagles.
Nicov should try and wall behind this and market something. He needs to buy Liereyy some time here. There, he's trying to, yeah, he's stonewalling behind it a little bit.
It's 40 HP.
That's not enough though.
Yeah. Okay, now they're
Oh, the
in.
castle going down.
We'll lose. Well, castle will go up for sure. That's a lot of villagers actually working on it.
Yeah. That's good. And Liereyy can pinch this army now.
Let's take a look. That's a lot of uplift still from Dogao. Knights need to be up front. This is an ugly position. The gate has 2 HP and is doing so much there. Okay, now deleted actually by Nicov. Knights at the front. I think the small area was actually better.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with deleting it. Liereyy cannot fight this yet. But as he masters, maybe he'll start being able to take it.
Dogao going home, trying to save his teammate. Now the big fight here, Eagles in the front, trying to debate a bit. All of them will go down for sure. And Arbalest numbers are looking better for Dogao.
Yeah, but this is a good trade for Liereyy because these knights will not be replenished. But now these Eagles, he can just remass them quite easily. I like that trade for Liereyy. And Miguel's raided to death. He's so out of the game now.
61 villagers only, and yeah, that was pretty brutal for sure. Liereyy now getting the upgrades to get some sling rolling. And oh god, next raid, Miguel. Will he get that TC up? I think he will. Nicov just passing it, but feels better for him. And now the big fight. Oh god!
Oh, that hurts to see. He lost everything there.
Dumping now, and that was like 20 Arbalests going down in a spot where he needed every single one of those, and now it should be Liereyy just dominating this game with Mass Eagles.
Yeah, that was a game-losing move from Dogao. I mean, it was already looking rough before he lost his Arbalest, but now there's nothing to stop his Eagle raiding. And yeah, he can't even afford any switch. He's stuck on Arbalest.
And a teammate that maybe could go for Cavaliers might be a good counter to that, but well, Miguel, Castle Age and 70 villagers, not really the best conditions for that.
Yeah, he's, like I said, he's even more dead than Nicov. Nicov able to retake that main gold as well. He's not too far out of the game. He's even clicked Imperial Age somehow with a sling from Liereyy, I believe.
Not too sure how much he received, but yeah, got another gold spot, and he got, well, 900 resources, so that's not too much.
Yeah. They're cleaning up Lierey's army now, but these Eagles, will raid quite a bit, and he's even raiding Miguel now as well. Castle on the front.
Oh god, that's rough. That's all the gold spots of Miguel. There are extra TCs for him, and that castle will be deadly. Oh god, Miguel, look at that. 25 villagers working at the moment for him.
Yeah, there's just no answer. Like he can never get back into this game. And then as soon as Nicov is into the Imperial Age, well, he's back in the game, and the Dogao can never fight 2v1. Yeah. And we might even see a target switch. Marauders coming out.
They need Marauders. Interesting.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's funny how this unit with one single change kind of turned from a meme unit to a viable unit for tech choices.
Yeah, exactly. It now has a place in the game. It's situational. I agree with that.
Miguel losing TC number 2. Dogao even giving resources to Miguel, but well, he has 50 food at the moment. Just continues to produce some more of those knights, but well, Garland War's now even on the way for Liereyy.
Yeah, these Eagles will be beasts. It's worth noting though, Lierey's gonna lose 20 villas on the gold here. If Miguel, on the top there. But Nicov X's it. Those ones will go down though. But I don't think it's going to be enough.
Doesn't feel like it. Well, if you see, Miguel is now dropping down to 35 villagers. Both AM guys above 100. Arbalest are coming over again, but Heresy will never get the initiative again.
Yeah, and even Dogao doesn't have a lot of vills. Like 70 vills for him is not enough to be able to carry this game, or at least, you know, hold the position for his team. He's trying to sling Miguel a little bit, but it's not going to be enough at this stage.
Yeah, he only has 76 villagers himself, so
yeah.
Kind of slows down his own production quite a bit. And, well, Tarkins, +4 defense now on their way. No elite Tarkin as of yet. Oh, I don't want to be in Miguel's spot.
Yeah, at all. And, you know, they're killing off the Eagles, but Liereyy can produce these guys all day. He's got the gold control of Miguel now. Yeah, and there's nothing they can do as soon as Nicov gets elite Tarkin, which is on the way.
GG.
GG. Yeah.
Game number 1.
AM even setting up trade.
The most likely map that looks like, or plays the most like Arabia, goes in favor of the clear favorites of the series, AM. What do you think?
Yeah.
What went wrong here for Heresy?
I don't know. They were looking decent at the start of Castle Age. It might have been just a little bit with the civs. I mean, Aztecs just kind of overall the dominant civ out of these 4. And like Liereyy was for the most part untouched. I mean, he took 3 vills loss in, you know, early Castle Age, but other than that, he was free to boom. And I think, you know, maybe not making use of the Ethiopian archers enough in Castle Age. And actually, Miguel going for 3 stables might have cost him the game, not being able to boom enough for the mid game.
Don't you think they did a lot of damage in the mid game?
I mean, Liereyy lost like some army, yes, but he didn't actually take damage to his economy. Like, where did he lose vills? Not really.
Yeah,
he lost to Mangonel.
But Nicov lost quite
pressured.
a bit.
Oh yeah, Nicov. Yeah, once the Imperial Age kicked in, they did quite a bit of damage. But I think at that point, it was Liereyy they had to hit and not Nicov maybe. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Oh.
I really feel like Miguel's decision to stay on 1TC for too long didn't pay off.
Probably. No. Just tried to repeat the game against SY. And this time a better answer by their opponents.
Yep.
Having had 6 as well.
The next map is going to be Cenote. I'm actually not
No,
wait, no,
Mesa's.
Mesa's.
This was
Yeah.
Cenote.
I'm not familiar with that one actually.
Just think about it like Mongolia.
Yeah.
And a lot of cliffs on the outside, so the map is a bit more compact.
Oh, okay, I see. So what civs would be great on that map?
I think Slavs, Mayans could be really good.
Okay.
It's a really wallable map in my opinion. Aztecs wouldn't be bad.
You have to be careful about using Mayans because there is Gold Rush game 4. So Mayans, Slavs, really good civs on that map as well. I think they might AM at least might want to save Mayans for that map for Gold Rush.
I think I like Britain's a bit more for Gold Rush than Mayans.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like with Mesa's.
It just feels like a Mayans castle on the hill with a fast imp, you know, 2TC play like into plumed archers.
Yeah, but that's more a 3v3 strategy than a 2v2 strategy.
I watched the game AM the first round versus VNA, and VNA actually won by going for, you know, they did plumes, fast castle plumes, boomed up and then dropped a castle in the center. It was Mayans Huns versus Mayans Slavs, and there was just no answer. Once that castle goes up, you control all the golds.
Yeah, but you shouldn't get the castle up if the Britain's player is playing mass crossbows.
Oh yeah, true. If there's the Britain player instead.
Well, we will see what they will do. I will answer some questions in the chat. Talk to you in 3 minutes.
No worries.
Okay, what do we have? I heard some stuff about DE. AO2 DE will be a remake of Age of Empires 2. Will have new graphics, I believe. At least that's what I believe. No confirmation there. New campaigns or something. And it got rated, I believe, 13 plus or something. So people are hoping that it comes out this year. What is Capture Age, guys? Any info? it is a program that lets you view Age of Empires a bit more pretty. It extracts all the information out of Age of Empires and gives it a whole new design so that you can zoom out, zoom in, endless amount of statistics. T90 was using it for Hidden Cup, and yeah, team is working to maybe have it work for other tournaments in the future. And someone said, Nilly, what do you think? Nilly, how do you feel if I tell you I choose your stream over T90 and Escape? Well, I don't have feelings, so yeah. Cheers, man. I hope you enjoyed the show and enjoy Hera's insight as well. I am the clear favorite and they performed well in this one. Those Hidden Cups casting with Capture Age were really nice. I'm really looking forward towards release. Yeah. From what I heard, it will take some time. Is Nearly a robot? Perhaps. Perhaps. Co-casting with coach? Yeah. Co-coaching with cast. Or I'm confused. Who is in Heresy? At the moment playing are Dogao+Miguel. Other players are Nelly AOE, Timotheus, Lan, and Matthias, or Malcolm Fianor called. Which country is Dogao from? Brazil. If AM win the stage, they have a good spot advancing to the finals. Yes, that's true. 3 more events after this. And SY doesn't have the strongest 1v1 players. 4v4 and 3v3 after this as well, which should be good for AM. Heresy player casting with AM player. Makes sense, right? Who are the big hippos? Nearly a boy. We'll see. I love to see more LAN action. He performed well, right? No info on the big tournament except the date for now. And we're jumping into the next game. Misha's here. Interesting civilizations.
Alright, Lily, what do you think of those civs?
Oh, yeah. And I was saying the same. Interesting ones. So, it seems like early impush here. As I said, the web is very wallable. You only need to wall the front, not the sides. Team walls are really easy as well. Maybe some Drush FC from Vikings. Maybe some very early Imp Arbalest plays could be an option. I'm a bit surprised to see Vikings here.
Yeah, both teams actually go for Vikings. I'm thinking that, you know, fast Arbalest with a Cav Civ seems strong, but yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out. I'm liking the map from Liereyy right away. I don't know if all maps are like this, but he can do a really easy team wall, like you said, with Nicov. It's only like a couple woodlands he's got a wall to.
Yeah, most maps are like this.
The Gauss map is not looking that good though. That's kind of open, right?
You need to just walk one or half screen further. And then he has like 2 screens and he's completely team walled towards Miguel as well. Or not completely, but Miguel needs to do some. It's a bit more for them. I'd say Liereyy has the easiest one, and then Miguel, Dogao, and Nicov kind of have similar wards.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Yeah, I agree. This is an interesting map though. It looks really weird on first sight, but it's nice. I like it.
Yeah, well, it's worst trade, and well, restart here. So Dogao doesn't like his map either, apparently. Yeah. Well, just
might
saw
have to
the
do
front.
with the gold. Yeah, the gold on the near the forest and also the front being open. They're gonna go ahead and restart. Okay.
Okay, interesting. And Miguel had very late sheep as well, from what I saw. Huh.
Okay. I think that's a good restart, though. I think you can probably get better maps on this one.
Agreed.
You only get 1 restart, correct?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Big loss still. Well, I guess I'll see you in 3 more minutes.
Indeed. Okay. Stream chat time. Oh, Sid Machinery, confusing the day. Remember, Mondays are for German, Tuesday to Sunday is for English. Thanks for respecting that. Thanks, so AM went for double civs from the pool. Seems interesting. Yes, for everyone. Oh god, I did it right. You Have to pick one of those civilizations. Can pick up to 2. 4v3 and 4v4. It will be obviously different. And 1v1, it's, I believe, yeah, we will talk about that. Time for your questions if you have any. Hera coaching should be happening in 3 hours, by the way. So that could be something you are looking forward to as well. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, some more sugar water. No. No. Music intensifies. Did you get a haircut? You mean in my life? Yes. Are you wearing a secret shirt? Obviously, the secret shirt with the Heresy logo. But only very clever people figure out that the Heresy logo actually still belongs to the secret shirt. Anything specific planned for the training or just random games and see how it goes? He's the coach, I'm just the person getting there. So you have to ask him. Nearly coaching Hera to cast, later Hera coaching Nearly to play. That's how it works. What music is this? Some World of Warcraft Legion soundtrack. I love the Hera coaching. A lot of people do. Who is coaching whom now? That's the big question. Cool shirt. What? Do I have Nilly? No, it's Heresy on the back, right? Oh, baby. And number 2, because I'm always red. Speculate, 1.5 minutes. And we're jumping into game number 2. You know what they say about number 2? Best color? Don't know. Shit, I ate. When did I eat? 1.5 hours ago, and I'm already hungry again. I have a lot of food prepared, but I'm still surprised. Okay, Vikings and Franks against Vikings. What was the other shift? Some cavalry. Well, we'll see again. I'm not a clever guy. Hans. It was a Hans? I thought so.
Alright.
Alright. Do you watch professional wrestling?
Me?
Yes.
I don't.
You don't.
No, I do not. No.
Did you do it when you were younger?
No, I was never really into those martial arts things, or like
No.
just like the fighting. Is it martial arts? Is it like fighting?
Like,
I don't know.
Martial arts is like real fighting. I meant like professional wrestling, the show wrestling, like with ladders and submission holds for 3 minutes.
No, I never
and
really watched any of it.
Talking. Okay, okay.
The only thing I've watched recently is like the I think it's called MMA. So like anything. Like, yeah, that's the only thing I've watched recently.
What did you watch? UFC?
Yeah, UFC. I watched the McGregor versus Khabib.
Ah, okay.
It was like
So,
all over the internet though. Like, you know,
yeah.
you hear about it, yeah. But other than that, I don't really follow.
Okay, okay. What did you think of it?
I would never like actually want to do it myself or anyone that I know, but like, it's entertaining. I have to say, it's scary though.
Okay, if I had to put you in a cage with one other Age of Empires personality, who would you choose?
Oh man, and it's okay. Probably Liereyy because he's skinny, so I can probably take him.
Okay.
Yeah, or MBL because I always want to beat the shit out of that guy, but he'll probably kick my ass though, so I have to be careful.
You think so?
Yeah, he's military training. The Hera hate inside. I don't know. It might all come down crashing.
Okay. Who do you think might be the strongest?
Doubt. This guy's a unit. Doubt is like 6'5", bro. He'll body you.
I think he's too slow. Like, well, if you get hit, you are fucked, I believe.
Yeah. I don't think he's gotta put like he just has to like I don't know, overpower you. Like just put his body on you and you're dead.
Okay. That easy.
What about you?
I'm watching Liereyy losing a villager. No, not really. Okay.
No, yeah, he's safe. But that border is messy though.
I'm
Really
not
messy.
sure. I think Liereyy is a good choice. I think Eddie is a guy that I'm like zero scared of.
And yeah, if he's not taking selfies, he's doing nothing at all. So
You also need to think about like aggressiveness, right? I think like Liereyy, for example, he wouldn't care. Like he would just get super mad at you. Something that I wouldn't see Eddie, for example. Like he never goes into berserk mode.
but Liereyy is like baby rage mode though. It's like
Yeah, but
complaining, not like angry.
Baby rage might be tougher than what a French guy has to offer.
Yeah, true. Maybe even sneak a couple drinks for Eddie before you go in the cage, and you'll be fine.
Well, then it's easy.
Interesting question though. That's something you think about every day.
I think about that every day. I have a long list of who I want to fight in the H1 Boys
Oh yeah?
community. Yeah.
Maybe that's the next tournament actually. Like whoever wins the show match in the cage gets round 1 win or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Potential. Gets an extra restart. There's a lot of things you can do with it.
Extra restart? Fight to death! Winner gets an extra restart!
You come out like bleeding and like all for a restart. Could be nice.
Oh, that would be so good. Oh. Okay, well, one more chance for MBL to lame.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god. Okay, Miguel is playing scout here. We
Yeah.
see AM trying to do some shenanigans in form of team walls. And everyone else a bit later, but it seems like no fast castle plays at least.
Yeah,
Not
and
rushed.
I don't know. This map from Dogao is not actually that great either. He's got all his golds on the front, and well, they're on the hill as well. But he's got nice woodlands though, at least. He could even wall up a little bit. Also, it's interesting that it's Franks versus Vikings and then Huns versus Vikings, so it's kind of like it's not mirror in terms of on the sides.
Okay. I never know how if it's wallable here. Yeah, okay, that's walled at the big mountain at the left-hand side from Nicov.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's well, I believe so.
Oh, Nicov likes to triple sheep here apparently.
Yeah, it seems that way. And he's not taking any risks by the way. He walled everything right away.
Yeah.
I kind of like that though. I like that.
Trying to not lose a villager.
Yeah.
Stable now from Miguel, exactly what we expected. 3 on gold for Dogao. Everything looks pretty standard here. Okay, so how do you get an advantage here playing Scout Archer against Scout Archer?
I think it's really about like the early trades with the archer numbers. So the scouts will try and buffer for the archers, and then whoever can micro down and snipe a couple archers will start to pull ahead slowly. But I think if both players play it the same way, there shouldn't be any crazy damage or any leads taking place.
Okay.
Miguel Scout is inside the walls though. Nicov could chase that away. Knows about it.
Yeah, well, might lose that one. How important or how big is the factor that Miguel was up 1 prop earlier?
Even with the Hun stable, that's gonna produce fast as well. You could gain some initiative. But seeing as Nicov already fully walled, and he'll probably send the scouts over to Liereyy, I don't think it's gonna matter too much. I think I'd prefer the walls actually in this situation.
Yeah, don't think so either. Okay, there I have some
Oh,
map
do we
control.
quick walled?
A bit scared there apparently.
Yeah.
Well, if it's like 3 scouts already out there. He doesn't have a spearman, I believe. No, just 2 archers and 1 scout. So 3 scouts actually could have done some reasonable damage there at the front.
Yeah, I don't know why Miguel's idling. Like, okay, Leery's fully walled now, but he should really be active with those scouts for sure. Yeah, they're safe now. AM's in a good position.
Okay, team
And
wall.
Nicov even stonewalling once again.
Well, worked out in game number 1.
Yeah. True.
I don't mind that too much, and he's quick walling it as well. They're scared of
Yeah.
some attacks. Dogao now coming to the front.
And the guy even investing into 2 spears, but there is a weak palisade there. Well, not weak, but it's just on a hill. Okay, they can maybe potentially break in here. Oh, stone gate behind.
Stone gate.
Yeah. No chances here. No risks.
Now we're taking a house, but that will take some time as well. Dogao+Miguel actually was not killed off by Nicov. A bit surprising.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. He should have continued chasing it, or at least sent 1 scout after it.
Oh,
How's Liereyy going to react to this?
Liereyy is
He's moving out now.
ungarrisoning them on the outside. That's
Yeah,
a bit surprising.
I think
to
I
me.
like that. No,
Okay,
they
why?
might try and do a nice little pinch here. If Leary's able to get the fletching in quick.
Well, Dogao is having it in quicker.
Yeah, that's very true. Is the blacksmith? Yeah, blacksmith is coming down for Liereyy.
Scout inside still for Miguel, denying that villager from getting the walls up. 100 HP left. They will break in here. Heresy! Heresy!
The quick market. AM, let's go. Wait, this. No, that's no hole. The gate's blocking it. Never mind. Yeah, the AM's gonna look for a big engagement here, I think, though. Fletching kicking in now. Yeah, there's more numbers for AM and Frank's scouts, obviously.
Yeah, and they can actually take the hill there as well with Liereyy moving in a bit weirdly, and numbers are so much better for him.
Oh my, I'm surprised they didn't try and run Heresy.
Run? How
Well,
could they
I guess
run?
they can't really run. Yeah, I don't know. They're kind of screwed there either way.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. Well played, AM. I think that was a really nice cleanup. That's exactly what they needed, actually.
Not much. Both teams could have done better or differently there. I think it's still pretty even, I have to say. Or do you think that is an advantage clearing that up?
No, that's definitely an advantage. It's not a big one, like I said. There's not going to be anyone dying in feudal age, but those 6 archers that Liereyy has extra now, they will play a role for sure.
Okay. But Nikov's eco should be so much weaker, right? He invested a lot into stone walls, built the market, lots of villagers idle, even lost one. Oh, but well, Miguel needs
Well,
some
Miguel's
walls up.
doing the same now, yeah. And he might get caught here. He needs to finish those. He absolutely needs to finish
Yeah, I
those.
think he should have walled a bit further behind.
Yeah, and that gate goes down fast. He needs to be careful here. He's
Uh-oh.
panicking there with the
Uh-oh.
bills. Okay, he's doing it now. Ah, this is so messy. This is what stonewalling earlier would avoid. That's why I don't want to panic wall.
Okay, 150 HP now. Didn't lose a single villager yet.
There's a
70
wall
HP
on-
here. Oh
yeah,
god,
yeah.
Miguel. He should have walled further behind. Now even buying 100 stone.
Oh,
god,
there's
this
the
is
hole
so
in the
bad.
woodline as well. No, these guys are. That could be a Titanic.
He should know
Please
it.
see the hole.
He should know
Yeah,
it.
he knows. Yeah.
Oh god, Miguel.
That's a complete disaster. That's a complete disaster. And
Yeah.
Nikov's even on the way to castle age. So is Miguel, but
Oh god. They're doing minimal damage there. Dogao isn't even
Dogao
having the
is
hill
here.
advantage. Oh, losing some on wood, and that was a fail by Miguel
Yeah.
for sure. Oh man.
yeah. That's so unfortunate, actually. Gonna be kicking himself after that one. He's lost 5-6 villas already. Look at his entire eco's idle.
Oh god, that's so rough. No farm. You can see his resources not rising at all. They could even
Yeah.
jump and maybe kill the last 4 villagers on the woodline, or maybe just get the archers of Dogao.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go for the archers here, and this is huge.
Nicov has +1 defense
Yeah.
as well. Attacking now. This is so rough. Oh god.
Yeah.
Lierey's
This is
winning this one.
yeah, 100%. Just having those few scouts to tank or to slow down the archers, that's crazy. And well, now Miguel's getting those walls up, but it's too little, too late at this stage.
I think so.
He is even 15 seconds up to cast stage earlier than Dogao. That's gonna play a big role as well.
Okay, let's take a look. Nicov is fine now as well. Can Liereyy jump under the wood line there? Stone gating up. But the eco is still so bad. Is he on gold somewhere? Not really, right?
No, he's just got a few farms at this stage. He does have the market though, so he could sustain a couple nights to clear up, but after that he's got nothing left.
Oh man. And the first night he will just die against those archers as well, right? Does he have any upgrades?
Yeah, I don't think he
No
got any
upgrades at all.
upgrades. Yeah, that's tough.
Taking 3 volleys and dead. Oh god.
And once crossbow kicks in, I mean, Dogao's got enough army to clean it up now, but they are reinforcing from the front. You can try and break through those stone walls.
17 seconds difference. The woodland
Oh,
will
and
be
he
open
finds the
as well.
vills now. Yeah. Go for the archers though. Interesting. Yeah, I'd go for the vills.
Oh, he's gone for both.
Yeah, it seems that way. Lierey's micro is just so good though. It's so clean.
Do you know if any AM guys ever like give each other like micro tips or try to improve their micro together?
No, we don't. No one really like communicates that kind of stuff on the team. It's just kind of like everyone learns their own thing. The one thing I got from Liereyy and Hearth, got it as well, is to delay the horse collar for the archer build. That's the thing.
Okay.
Other than that, not really. At least if there is, I'm not receiving that information. So maybe I'm out of the loop.
Okay. Maybe it's more about insulting each other that they're bad and they want to keep that up.
Exactly, yeah. We don't care about the positives on the team.
Yeah. Did Nicov also coach you to delay wheelbarrow?
Yeah, he was telling me like 40 minutes minimum. Like anything before that's no good.
Okay.
Yeah. They're breaking in here again, and after this, the stable. There's actually another weak gate. I'd probably go for the stable, and then there's no defense for stats. Nicov is 2TC booming as well.
Even saving this.
Third one will come down soon. And Lierey's also on 2TCs himself. Yeah, there's simply no defense here though.
They have the hill advantage there as well.
Yeah.
So Gao cannot really engage it. Gold will be super open. This game will end before the 28-minute mark.
Yeah, it's as soon as these guys come in straight to the gold, and there's no defense for that. And if you think about it, all this happened just because Nicov stonewalled early and Miguel left it till later. That's the only difference between the two teams.
Yeah.
Really.
And I think Miguel, that he walled directly behind it. If he just did it half a screen or like 4 tiles further behind, he would have been fine as
And
well.
then archers can't hit you. Yeah, and then you're fine. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, running away. My 28-minute prediction might be wrong.
Well, I'm not sure. Like one fight, and if they catch the God's army, that's it. They'll probably call it.
No.
But even still, it's regardless of what happens, there's very little chance it'll come back at this stage.
Hey. But yeah, I agree. Oh god. Miguel adding another stable now. Still open at the front. And the eco of AM just has to be so much better. Actually, Dogao is keeping up, but yeah, Miguel, 70-20, but it's just behind.
Yeah. And he's opting to go for 1 TC actually. Try and, produce as many knights as he can. Try and help out the Gao. I think that's a smart, choice to do. Maybe they get a miracle fight.
Do you think
And then
so?
Liereyy deletes like 3 TC at home. Well, I mean, that's the only thing they can hope for, right? To
Don't
get
you
a
think
miracle
like
fight.
closing the walls behind, just walling and praying that Dogao clears it up is better?
The thing is, how do you really wall though? Like, you can't really wall the front like this.
Well, now when the army was outside, but oh yeah, they're breaking in at another spot.
Yeah. Anywhere. Well, Miguel's back to running. I think we're gonna see the GG call any second now.
Gold going down. Oh, now 30 villagers behind. Even Dogao falling behind a bit. Crosswomen are going in again, sniping so much here. Miguel has nothing to offer.
He's actually doing decent versus those knights, but yeah, as soon as the crossbows come in, there's nothing he can do anymore. And now his whole economy is idle once again. Also, this map is really snowbally. Once you get advantage, there's so many hills that you can abuse around the map.
Yeah, potentially.
They're hanging on though. They're hanging on.
Yeah, well, you can call it that way.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, right? Knowing
Yeah.
that you didn't raid your opponent in the last 17 minutes and you're down to 32 villagers.
Yeah. And you're not even winning fights or anything. It seems like tilt at this point, actually. I think they're better off just giving it up and then focusing up for the next game.
Yeah, maybe they're only playing with one hand and already discussing strategies for Gold Rush.
Maybe. And they're trying to tire out AM. Could be a possibility.
Oh man, what are we seeing here? Production continues. We know that Liereyy is up to Imp. We didn't see Nicov adding any stables, so he's up to 3. Not the sickest number. Now it's expanding as well.
Yeah, basically what you want to see, if this was maybe an even game or a more close game, that the knight player would have to add more stables and stay in castles a bit longer, and then the archer player wants to get up to imp as fast as possible, pretty much.
Liereyy now has more crossbowmen than Miguel has population.
Oh my god, 40 pop for Miguel. And it's all idle too on top of that.
Yeah. Oh, now rushing
Ram getting in
forward,
now.
trying to wall up the front. Oh no, he's going for the gold!
He's desperate for gold.
Oh, oh god.
I'm surprised AM aren't just forcing a fight here. Like, just attack, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Maybe they're enjoying their camera time, knowing that, oh, Hera is surely casting us, let's give him a good time.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like the AM guys to me.
Yeah, and
And
VGG
yeah.
before we even have a finishing fight. Yeah.
It's a small mistake, man. It's just not stonewalling earlier. And losing that small bit of army in the early game as well. So we said that it wasn't gonna end in feudal, but well, it kind of did, after all.
Yeah, true. But I thought people would wall up.
Yeah. That's a mistake you don't expect to happen. That's for sure. Well, next map is what is this? Hold on. Well, I actually don't know what it is.
I'll take a look in my overlay after I take a look into the scoreboard, which actually obviously isn't that informative. Fields Heresy Man. Yucatan is next.
Oh, Yucatan, and well, actually, Heresy have a small advantage here because they still have Franks, and Franks are really good on that map. Franks Mongols is a really solid combo. I think for AM we're gonna see something like Mongols and maybe Spanish could be good.
Yeah. Mongol Spanish. Spanish is in the
Yeah.
map pool. Aztecs isn't that bad. Kind of want maybe Franks, Mayans for. You can play
Franks,
Mayans
isn't-
plus
yeah.
X actually.
No, but I think you have to keep
Berbers.
Mayans for Gold Rush or Britons like you were saying. But I think Mongols are good on this map with the extra hunt too. Maybe over Mayans.
Ah, Mayans is in the map pool as well. Okay, then you can pick Mayans, Berbers even on Gold Rush.
Oh, yeah, actually that could work. Yeah, there's plenty of good civs for these maps for sure.
Okay, give me a ranking of AM members in skill. 1
On team game or 1v1?
Rogan?
DIDNT mean to be
Both.
angry towards you.
Okay,
Nelly, my love.
At the moment, Liereyy 1, MBL 2, Nicov 3, Hera 4, Heart 6.
Okay, and 5 is the mascot.
Yeah, 5 is anyone else, the cheerleader, the mascot, anyone who just downloaded Age of Empires.
Okay. Okay, that's in 1v1 or in team game? Or both?
Both, yeah, I took everything to account there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will need to talk some
minutes.
serious words with one of my donators.
No worries, enjoy.
MBL, like... Savlos, thanks for the prime. So guys, what happened there is I played some 2v2 with MBL and we lost against Tato and Doubt and he got mad and went playing chess, and later in the evening he messaged me like, Nelly, I should not have gotten mad at you, and I was like, dude, it's all fine, like I screwed up the game, and he was like so sad, but you don't need to like I'm more happy that you actually messaged me and that you wanted to come forward and talk about it than that you're trying to make it up now after that. But MBL, thanks for the gesture for sure. Didn't mean to be angry towards you, Nelly, my love. I didn't feel like you were very angry at me. It just was like you were angry. But thanks again. And I'd play 2v2 with you again, MBL, regardless. And I think, MBL, you will love the 11th and 12th of May event. Yeah. The outpost rushed you is all you want to say. No. Yeah. Oh, MBL excited for tomorrow. Oh, that's going to be a good one as well. Secret AM Xiaomi playing some 3v3s with fixed positions. No sling. MemTV hosts a tournament, and I will be here casting it. Maybe you should suggest MBL some meditation. I thought about saying it again, but I won't. What can I wanted to do a funny intro for Hera, but yeah.
Lily,
I don't know. Hera.
did I not predict the civs for AM or what?
Well, that was insight.
No. This was. Do you think we prepared? Do you think they spoke to me about the strategy?
Yeah,
I had
you
no-
said
I
that
had
you
less
prepared for
idea.
5 minutes.
No, that was one map and we just looked at it. It was not Yucatan.
Okay.
This was pure intuition.
Pure intuition.
Yeah, absolutely genius prediction from
Okay.
Hera.
Okay, so Mongol Spanish against Britain Franks. I want to see big castle edge aggression from my boys.
Hopefully.
9.
I'm kind of down to see them win a game, just to see a fourth game, potentially a fifth. But I don't want them to win too many games. Just one game.
Gold Rush would be nice.
But yeah, I don't know why they're giving up Mongols though on this map. I would prefer Mongol over Britons. There's too much hunt simply. Oh, but this is interesting. Miguel actually gave 2 turkeys over to Dogao because he's the Briton, so he's gonna, farm them or use them faster. I like that.
Well, he still has 6 in the bag. He could send him more, right?
Yeah, if anything, he's being really greedy here.
Yeah, only sending 2. I think there's something like on Team Acropolis. I want to see like Mongols with 4 boars and the Britons player with 15
With all the sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would actually be an interesting strategy.
And then we have a Teuton third player who's building farms for everyone.
And a Chinese for the fourth to make the farms last longer.
Indeed. Yeah. And a 5th Inca player so that they can build the farms faster.
Oh yeah, true. The 1% faster.
Hey, it's 40% faster.
Oh, 4? Okay.
Do you think there's
Now we're
a single
talking.
bonus with 1%?
Yeah, I think the Inca bonus is the most useless in the game, though. I think
Hmm?
definitely up there.
Yeah, probably. Thinking about something like in the old days, we made fun of the +2 damage for archers from Saracens, but
That's low key good though. I like that.
it's not
Like first buildings.
too bad, yeah. But no one built
comes up.
archers in 2002, so.
Yeah, true. It was just skirmishes and spearmen.
Okay, let me think about it and some other ridiculous bonuses. I don't know.
I mean, there are some bad unique techs, but as far as bonuses go, I can't really think of one that's worse, really.
Yeah, probably. Like 40% isn't that much anyways, right?
Yeah.
You could just go 100%.
Yeah, build it twice as fast. Even that won't be that strong either.
No.
Ooh, maybe I almost lost a build there. I did see quite a bit of Yucatan being played from AM with this with Mongols and Franks, but basically the Mongol player wants to go FC Mangudai for the most part.
You did see some games of IM playing Mongols and Spanish. And at
No,
the
and
start of the
Franks.
game, you're saying, "Oh, it's
No,
pure
Mongols and
intuition."
Franks. No, Mongols and Franks is different. I didn't predict this. The Spanish was intuition.
Yes.
Trust.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, FC Mangudai is ideal for Mongols, but I don't think he's gonna go for that right now. He's going for Scouts opening.
Okay. Well, we have Miguel going scouts. We have Nicov going for
Drush.
This
Drush
will
FC
be-
Conks.
It's a quite unwallable map.
Yeah, and look at the stone as well. Oh, speaking of unwallable, there are the walls there for Nikov.
Yeah, but left hand side is going to be rough.
He hasn't scouted it. I hope he doesn't think it's fully. Oh no, he sees
I
the shallow.
hope he does.
Yeah. It looks like all four players or all three going for feudal age. Only Nikov potentially sticking in the dark age a little longer.
832 feudal age with 500 food. Well, just Mongol things.
Yeah.
Three
Yeah, and
seconds.
I can't see why Heresy would pass that up. Mongols are a must pick on this map. Oh, the Drush from Nikov is doing damage here. That's really good.
No, it's not.
Depending on which side you're on, I guess.
Well, this is obviously everyone is for Heresy, right?
I wouldn't say everyone.
For the tournament, it's actually better if Heresy wins, right? Because then it's closer for the fight for spot number 2.
Yeah, but it's better for me because then I'm closer to a flight to wherever the LAN is.
Okay, maybe it's in Canada.
Well, then I'll still take a flight round trip somewhere. I'll go to Europe and then come back to Canada to play it. I have to make use of the free plane tickets now.
Okay. Okay, scout now scared away from Nicov. Militia still around. Archer range from Dogao at home. Won't be able to build too many archers. With only one villager on gold at the moment. Some shenanigans here. Liereyy didn't get the biggest advantage, but now coming over with his scouts towards Dogao, who won't have a lot of stuff. Well, he has one spearman to do.
He has the spearman. This is a good play for Liereyy, and even if he swings around and tries to hit the barrier or the wood line, he doesn't know the wood's walled in. Be interesting. Yeah, I think he wants to go for the wood line. Well played from Dogao to wall that in, though.
I think he should, like he being Nicov, should attack the spearman. Militia now going down.
Oh yeah, the
spearman
spear is
very
weak.
low HP. What's going on? Not getting focused
Goes to
down and
Archer.
still dies. Yeah, not too many losses. And team wall set up. Although Miguel is in, should snag at least one villager. Oh, Liereyy. Oh, but he failed. Scouts are around. That should be still at least one dead villager.
Yeah, he'll get one. Nice try there. But
He
yeah, there
should
is the team wall there from Nikov.
potentially get
Surprisingly got that off.
Yeah.
And he is going for the stone, so it's going to be FC Conks from him, most likely. I kind of prefer Heresy's position here, actually.
Heresy! 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 Well, they need to get into Lierey's walls, which I believe they should, right? Spearmen around, archers being sent over. Dogao+Miguel.
3 scouts from Miguel.
Sounds
Back of
weird.
Nikov's base. That's bad. That's
Oh.
actually huge.
Heresy! Heresy! Heresy!
Dude, this is good. And 3 more scouts running in as well.
Look at Nikov's KD.
Oh, Liereyy has to wall this up quick. I think he'll get it though.
Even then,
Yeah,
it
you
will
got it. It's fine.
be... Like, scouts are in...
It's really just those 6 scouts inside the base now.
It will be rough for Liereyy to rewall that with all the scouts in. But, oh!
Yeah, and Nicov is already eating a lot of damage as it is.
Miguel is going to the other side though, focusing down one spearman, second spearman around, goes down as well. Still 5 scouts left. Heresy! Heresy!
This is a disaster and a half. It feels like... I don't know if Liereyy even... I didn't see any X's. I hope he told Nicov that those scouts could potentially go to him.
Yeah, he did produce some spearmen.
Okay. So he probably knew. Now the archers... Oh, if the archers break in, there's no defense. Nicov should just tower somewhere, I guess. Tower the stone and...
The wood.
I don't know.
And the gold.
Maybe, yeah.
And the
Well,
berries.
he can afford 2 towers right now, so I guess the wood and the stone for now. Abandon the gold.
How much is a tower?
Well, he can buy with the markets.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, I know my stuff. Yeah, Lierey's gonna make some scouts to defend, but it's not gonna be enough because a couple spears from Dogao and those
Okay.
scouts would do nothing.
Woodline is open. Liereyy is going for bloodlines, but not that many scouts. The question is, do they ignore Nicov and just go for Liereyy? Looks a bit like it at the moment.
Oh,
Feels
that's
weird.
actually... Yeah, I don't know about that. I think you have to pressure the guy that's going FC,
I think so as well.
but... I mean, Liereyy does have a 4 gold. They could do some pretty decent damage there as well.
Heresy? Heresy?
Heresy now with a question mark in front.
Okay, Liereyy pushed
It's still
him
a
into
decent
the-
move though. It's still a decent move.
Yeah, but you're guaranteed to do damage. The question is, could you have done more damage if you just try to scout out the Spanish player? I think Miguel should have spread his scout out a bit more and try to get more information on how well Nicov is defended.
Yeah, even just send the weak HP scout and just look around. That's something you see like the top guys do more often.
Not Heresy players.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, good picking there from Dogao.
2 spearmen. That's a lot of scouts. Now 9 scouts here with +1 defense, +1 attack, and bloodlines. I think Liereyy might even win this fight.
It depends how he engages the spearman.
Oh, spearman at the front. Scouts didn't really block. He cannot focus down the spearman. Now attacking those. Archers are trying to micro back. Spearman now 1 dead. And that was a good fight for Heresy.
Heresy.
Exactly. I get it. Okay, what? Now going down. Dogao is trying to find a good spot to fight here. Miguel doesn't have the most upgrades. Well, he has +1 as well. He's clicking +2. He meanwhile got Castle Age and a lot of red dots here in the center of the map. I have no idea what's going on there. And that was a beautiful engagement here for Heresy. A lot of scouts lost. And Dogao will get cleared up, but only after heavy losses of Liereyy.
I like that Liereyy didn't even flinch with the wood line. He doesn't care. He's cutting wood here. That's what's happening.
Yeah, but look at that. That's 4 low HP villagers. Dogao should have sniped those.
Oh, he can make it one.
Get
No.
what? That's sloppy, honestly. Because killing 2 more
that's-
scouts isn't as important as killing maybe a single villager.
Yeah, exactly.
And now
And
next
it's
attack
always
through the
worth clicking.
center.
But yeah, conks are out though. Like Nicov is 2 DC. I kind of like this place for AM. Like that was best case scenario. I feel like
Yeah.
they're still losing, but it's not as bad as it could have been.
Oh no. Age of Gate Pyres.
Nice gate. Yeah.
Age of Gate Pyres.
Question is, with the conks, do you defend or it looks like he's gonna go raid? I think that's the smart choice, right?
I think so as well. Did they know the army is at the front?
Exactly. And do you know how broken gates are? Liereyy is stuck in the feudal age, by the way. Oh, he just clicked castle age, never mind.
Yeah.
I was like, where's his resources at? He just clicked. And now the conks are doing decent damage over at the God's base.
Villager's somewhat trapped there. And that's kind of his main goal at the moment. And Conquistadors are so sick.
The unit with no counters.
Yeah, kind of. It's not even camel archers I'll counter, right?
Boy, does the
No,
time
no,
fly.
camel archers lose
Miller love.
in small numbers. I agree once they mass up, like Mangada and camel archers are the same. Once you get masses and like ballistics, then you start trading decently, but early cast stage, Conks still win.
Sick. Okay, now Knights in the base of Liereyy though, and now he needs to flinch. Tries to get up 2 towers there in the wood line. Needs to wall a bit. Left hand side is somewhat open. We have forging as well. Knights are coming back to clear up the Kongs at the base of Dogao.
There's like 8 fills on the berries there for Liereyy. He's not even moved them. Oh, this is really sloppy.
Heresy?
He's moving them now. Heresy, heresy?
Heresy?
I think it's looking good.
I think it's looking heresy.
Yeah.
2 villages on gold there at the top. Has another mine though at the bottom. But well, that's not a lot of working farmers at the moment.
Yeah, Liereyy actually has 0 working farmers. Looking too good. His woodline is rather safe, but he's gonna lose even more villas now as he's ungarrisoned them, but the knights are still there. Liereyy, man.
Now goes for some camel to the defense. +1/+1 in bloodlines from the scouts from before. Goes for the wood. Goes for the wood upgrade. 27 villagers. I like what I see.
Yeah, I mean, Dogao is only on 34, but his economy is not as much of a mess as Lierey's. He's getting 3T now. He'll be able to recover quite easily.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
this is where Britons actually are better than Mongols at rebooming. Cheaper TCs.
Don't need to invest that much. Can go for solid crossbowmen that you want to stay on for later on as well.
Yeah, and these crossbows are exactly what you need to counter the conks as well.
Oof.
The best thing you can do.
None of those numbers though.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, nice
Ah,
snipe.
he
Dogao checking
yeah,
the HP.
He sniped too. He might even get a third. That's a reasonable trade. These conks without upgrades aren't so strong. You really need bloodlines, husbandry, and the defense upgrades.
Yeah, true.
Nicov does have a solid one though. It might not be all over yet. I think at this stage, what Liereyy has to do is stonewall and boom. Stop making army completely. His conks might be able to actually 1v2 the cast stage.
Without upgrades and those numbers, military count at the moment 27-9.
Yeah, it's looking rough for sure.
Miguel has a lot of upgrades on his knights as well. Looks like he has husbandry against no husbandry from Nicov.
Yeah, so he'll actually be able to chase those knights, those conquistadors down. I'm surprised Nicov isn't getting the upgrades he needs though. Very surprised.
Boom, and some behind, right? Did add 2 extra TCs before getting the upgrades. They're now with a small counter rate here. Dogao, late horse color, gets ballistics. Lovely against concrates as well.
Yeah, ballistics is like a must versus conks. So if Nicov does slip up, he will lose a few of them. Miguel's pulling ahead in score. I think that might be his economy kicking in. Frank's obviously solid in that regard as well. Looking like Heresy's game.
Heresy?
Heresy, heresy,
Heresy.
heresy.
Nice. So you're
Good though.
number 4, no, number 3 and no, you're number 4 and number 5. The mascot, cheerleader, and the player.
Yeah, exactly. And caster. Well, that's probably number 7 or
caster as
something
well.
like that. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
everything. Anything but a player, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, that's a natural transition, right? If you fail
Yeah,
as a
exactly.
player, you become a caster, and if you fail as a caster, you become a tournament organizer.
Yeah, exactly.
Hera's Apartment Cup confirmed.
Yeah. Manganal defense. Maybe he gets a miracle shot. He kills all the knights and the crossbows with 2 shots.
No, not against Dogao.
Yeah, Dogao is good with the splits. I agree.
My chat is asking when your apartment cup is happening.
Oh, the Hera Apartment Cup?
Yeah. Or is
Probably waiting until near the Apartment Cup 3 because I don't want to overshadow you. You know what I mean?
Okay. Or is it maybe like Hera's Manson Cup?
Here's what cup?
Manson? Or
Oh, Mansion. Oh, yeah.
Mansion.
Well, we're not quite there yet.
Okay.
The stream's doing well, but not that well.
Okay. Thought with all the coaching money flying in.
True. Coaching isn't enough for that, unfortunately. Maybe I have to up my prices.
Yeah. Okay, Kongs.
I don't know why
now.
AM are still playing this.
Not a fight. Well, maybe they want to pay back game number 2.
Yeah, true. Okay, there we go, GG.
Okay. What went
Heresy.
wrong here?
I
Heresy!
think,
Heresy! Heresy! Sorry.
I don't know, like, okay, the scouts got in. I feel like Liereyy didn't even tell Nicov that they were going to come towards him, because Nicov would have for sure walled that stone. And then after he lost those few villas to the early scouts, I think from there it was just the game over, pretty much.
Also, Liereyy going over to Dogao, who already had his spearmen and archers out, while Miguel could catch up and get onto solid scout numbers, was really nice.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the guy did defend pretty well versus that 2v1 as well. Like he didn't do too much damage at all. Lost like one archer, but that's nothing. And I think Nicov should have just done tower defense from the start. Like,
Well,
Like,
if
as
you're
soon as-
walled, you don't need to.
yeah, I know, but as soon as he knows that the scouts are coming, just drop a tower on the stone and make 2 spearmen, then you'll be fine. I feel like he
I think
might have
2
been a bit sloppy
spearmen
in
and
defense.
just wall the stone. You don't need to drop a tower.
Yeah, exactly. Wall the stone. But why didn't he wall the stone? I feel like Liereyy didn't tell him. I'm gonna ask him
potentially.
after.
Okay.
We'll do the post-game interview. We'll figure that out.
Oh yeah.
But,
Losers interview is
played.
nice.
Let's not take away from Heresy. They played that really well. Getting in, get the scouts in, then breaking in for the archers, then having archers and scouts inside.
Yeah. It's
Well
kind of
played.
what they do every single game, right? Miguel
Archers
going
and
for
scouts?
scout knights, Dogao going for archer crossbow.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty meta.
Yeah. Well, there are some teams going for Aztecs or Spanish, trying to break the meta.
Yeah, it seems that way. Spanish didn't pay off though.
Aztecs
all.
did.
Okay, so now Britain's was used for Heresy, and I can tell you that AM does prefer Mayans on Gold Rush. So I think we're gonna see Mayans and Huns. Oh no, did they use Huns already? They haven't used Huns.
Was used by both.
Oh no, game 1. Yeah. Oh no, Slavs. Mayan Slavs. AM still hasn't used Slavs. So Mayan Slavs for AM. Pretty confident
Against
in those.
May and Berber.
Mayan Berber?
Sounds reasonable, right?
Or Mayan Frank. Has I don't think Heresy's used Franks yet.
I think they did.
Let's take a
In
look.
just this game, Yucatan, Heresy used Franks.
Oh yeah, true. I'm trolling. What the hell?
You're trolling.
Yeah,
okay.
so Berbers. Okay. Yeah, Berbers and Mayans. That sounds pretty solid to me.
Okay. Talk to you in 3 minutes.
Yeah, see you.
Okay, what is the chat saying? Hera is committing heresy by cheering the opponent team. What? Hera's apartment cup when? I don't know. I think Hera's coaching is the best promo for him. It's actually good, right? German humor. Sometimes it's love, sometimes it's even more love. Aww, Lamour. Thanks for the kind words. When is finals? We don't know. Will be scheduled after this. It has to be, since tomorrow there's the 3-3 event. It has to be between Monday and Friday. Yeah. Speculated 140 gold rush after this, and after Heresy smashes AM there, we will see Hamburger. Looking forward to that. Speculate 1 minute 10 seconds. Time for your last questions to be squeezed in. What about the small hippos? No place for small hippos in my big hippo event coming up. What's the next big hippo event going to be like? No big info yet. You will know ahead of time. You know the date, you can mark it in your calendar, and then you will be around at that time. I'm pretty sure it will be really good. I'm trying my very best. And who also is trying his very best is Heresy. Heresy.
Heresy. I had to like unmute my mic. All right, Persians actually. So we predicted everything except Persians. We were thinking Berbers.
Mhm.
What do you think about Persians actually? I don't mind that so much, but
Yeah, I think
maybe Berbers is better.
I honestly think Persians are underrated because
Yeah.
Persians have a bonus that you don't really feel.
Like the extra builds from the TC, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. And they also get Paladin. That's like their strength over Berbers, I guess. And their damage versus the archers could come in handy in this matchup as well.
Gold Rush isn't really the map where Paladin is doing any difference.
Yeah, true. I agree with that. It's really about the Castage Knights and then like all about
Yeah.
the main player after that, or the archer player.
Yeah.
Getting control of the center. I agree.
By the way, guys, questions during the game is really rough for me to answer since we're co-casting.
Let's take a look at the positions of the gold compared to the teams here. I think.
What do you mean for the teams? Like,
Yeah, like it looks closer to the Dogao, right? Well, actually, not really.
it's pretty fair, I have to say. One of the
Yeah,
mm,
reasonably fair.
best generations I've seen
Oh,
in some time.
However, there's two hills near the golds that might play a really important role. Like whoever gets the castles there first is gonna control the game pretty much.
Yeah, but
We'll see how that
those
plays out.
hills feel fair as well. Like the
Yeah.
second row is a bit better.
Rogan?
Yeah.
Ein
No.
Osterschmaufer nella Maus nelly he.
Is the stone bugged here for Nicov? I think it is, right?
Ooh, is that his? No, I think that's the secondary stone. I think he'll be fine with that. Like I don't know about the official bugged, but
Well, it's slab
As-
anyways, so
yeah,
not
as a
that
player, it
important.
won't matter much.
Okay.
By the way, take a look at Lierey's map. This is like 10 out of 10 in terms of gold rush. He's got the gold inside, the berries inside, easy wall. The stone is not the best, but he can still wall, you know.
10 out of 10.
of it.
Not the best stone.
Yeah, okay, 9 out of 10, fine.
How
But
is
still,
it 9
like,
out of
it-
10? That stone.
Yeah, what else would you need?
You have the stone more to the right hand side.
8.5.
inside the base.
8?
I can
8
live
out
with
of 10?
8. 8 is good.
8, okay, alright. Nice doing business with you, Nelly. Lierey is going over to lame. Oh, ego fights.
Oh,
No more
who's the better
restarts. Whoever
player?
loses this. Yeah.
No restarts.
Lierey! Lierey!
Oh!
Lierey!
Oh,
Outplayed.
I'll ask an admin restart here. Nico's stone is bugged. It's actually rough, right? Since
Take a look at his scouting.
ECL is casting the recorded games now, there's no admin for those games.
True. Is Robo watching these ones or is he casting
I
himself?
think he should be casting the recorded games.
It's kind of an inconsistency though. They need an admin.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
Ham is around, or maybe Ham is casting. I don't know.
It's fine. We'll admin me and you, Nilly. Fuck
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Our decision's final.
Well, I used to be ECL advisor
Oh, okay. What happened? You got demoted to what?
to player.
After
I joined
that's way
Heresy.
worse.
I wasn't allowed to be advisor anymore.
Well,
I think
I,
Project Belgium took my job.
ah,
It's always the
think
best
Belgium
player
will
that
find
is in
fun.
no team.
you think Belgium's the best player that's in no team? Is that how bad
I
game
think
is right
so.
now? Is that how low the competition is?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
Well, how many teams we have in E ECL?
True. Well, he is in the finals of the SP Experts, so he's doing something right.
Yeah, I don't care about that tournament.
You came close to beating Cool. It was close. It was close. It's fine. I lost round 1 hidden cup. Doubt lost round 1. Like it happens to everyone.
Doubt lost first round in a tournament. Oh, that's a big change.
Yeah, and show matches as well. Like you know what? Show matches is basically like the round 1 of tournaments. Like you just expect Doubt to lose now.
Yeah.
Nikov's already walling up.
A
which is
lot of
something we've seen.
second places for Doubt in show matches.
Oh yeah, true. Like close seconds.
Hmm.
Yeah. like top performances, but he just couldn't quite, get that first
Yeah.
place.
A lot of deep runs.
Yeah. Look at the walls for Liereyy. Actually, he's taking the whole map here for himself.
Wants to
I kind
secure
of
the
like that.
trade. I don't like that.
Well,
maybe he just wanted to secure that stone and gives up the other stone. That's the reason.
yeah, that's what he's gonna go for. Yeah.
Oh,
I
double
agree
palisade
with
wall.
that.
That's
Yeah,
fast
I
castle
think it's
without
worth
a drush even.
Makes
Dogao
sense.
went for
Makes
the
sense because
drush.
I feel like drushing doesn't do much on this map. They're kind of far distances. There's jaguars around the way.
Yeah, it just guarantees you to, like, force him to have early walls.
Yeah.
Oh,
The guy did opt to go for the drush, and he'll probably just force a couple walls from Liereyy, but nothing more.
and Nicov did not lose a villager here, although there is a dead body. Don't get confused, guys. That's the design of the map. Why is
Yeah,
quick
I
walling
need
at the
dead
moment?
bodies. So it's gonna be scouts from Nicov. Gonna get that early map control, but every player will be walled here. Even Miguel is walling up. Miguel's map is very nice as well. You got the gold close by and an easy wall.
Solid stuff for him. Should be pretty fair. How many scouts do you go for? 1+2?
Like probably just a few, like 3, 4, and then that's it.
Okay.
Gain control of the middle, I guess, or like just vision, and that's pretty much all you can ask for, really.
Yeah, I think so as
I
well.
prefer slabs though. Like I feel like slabs is the better, and especially if this transitions into a main sling, right? Slabs would be better.
Yeah, that's true. Although, like, honestly, how much faster are farms? 15%?
Yeah, 15%. But that multiplied by every farmer you make, it adds up.
Okay, but if you get like 15% more villagers, or what is Persians? How many villagers do they get more?
I think it's like 10, 15, 20, maybe.
Town center, 10%.
Oh, is it 10% flat? Really?
Yeah,
That
10%.
increased.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is staggering. But if we see a sling, it's in Putalates, right?
Oh yeah, true. I don't know. I'd say it's probably even. You're right. But slabs just feels better when you're playing it.
Yeah,
The
potentially.
placebo thing, I guess.
Nicov is going for stone walls again.
Yeah, I haven't seen that all day.
Okay, advanced strategy 101 by Nilly. If Nicov slings, he should not sling gold or wood. He should only sling food.
Yeah, that would be ideal. Yeah, I agree. But
Oh, big fight in the center of the map. Looks like better numbers for
looking
Nicov.
good for
here.
Nicov, yeah.
Yeah.
Nicov came out on top. But these fights won't really matter much. A spear coming out gonna get clapped by jaguars.
Field spearman, man.
Yeah, I just feel like the drush from Dogao didn't really pay off. I mean, Lierey's gonna get cast stage 50 seconds earlier. Way more worth it in my opinion. And you have a better eco a little bit.
Biggest difference. It is two villagers different as well. He will get enough stone in time for the castles. We should say the same for the Dogao. I think it isn't really a big difference, honestly.
Yeah. Probably amounts to the same thing. But I would always opt to go no drush. I don't know. Just my personal thingy.
No.
And Nicov is stonewalling everything, and I think this is looking like a sling. He's got the market up already. And yeah, there it is. The sling. The sling.
And he's on gold. Not optimal.
Yeah, and I think the only reason he's thinking of gold, either it's a mistake or maybe like the only benefit is once Liereyy runs out of gold, Nicov, would have slung him a little bit.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
it's
you're right. I
mistake.
think the focus should be food. For sure, especially considering the civs.
Yeah, only because of the shifts.
Did Liereyy lose?
Turk slinging?
Liereyy lost a villager here.
Yep, he was moving out,
Yeah.
and there were some scouts. Miguel is getting all the info they need. And, well, Miguel is going up to Castle Age. Stonewalling himself as well.
So we're seeing the difference in strategies now. It's going to be Feudal Age Sling versus Castle Age Knights from Miguel. I kind of like the Sling a bit more. I feel like it's all about the Mind Player.
I think so as well. I think the Sling is better. The only option is that Miguel goes for +2 TCs, goes for like 60 villagers, and then slings.
Yeah, but then the
That is
castle
not-
will come down for Liereyy in the middle though. Like he will
Yeah.
get the middle control
Yeah.
just by being faster. On a map like Gold Rush, I feel like being that couple minutes faster is way more worth it.
Yeah, and Miguel has too much on gold for that as well, so that won't happen. Okay, let's see.
He's still only on one stable though, so he's gonna want to boom it up.
Lots of villagers on stone as well. Yeah, that will be most likely 2 extra TCs regardless.
Yeah, the big slings coming in now from Nicov. Getting wheelbarrow as well. Probably the fastest I've ever seen him get it. Oh, he gets a vote from Dogao as he's stonewalling. That's nice. Small things, but
What? How did that happen?
I guess Dogao wanted to stonewall, secure a bit more map to get that gold. Makes
Okay.
sense, but Nicov is there.
Interesting. Plumes down from Liereyy, +2 for him. We have Dogao, not even with fletching.
I think at this point, the players should know that this is Link. I think everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah, that Nicov
think a
still
third
isn't
TC.
Feudal Age, yeah.
I want to see a 30C from Liereyy. But it looks like he might just stick on 2TC and go
No,
for
no,
the
no,
fast
he
imp.
goes imp, yeah.
Yeah, imp. Selling a bit of wood here at the market.
And Dogao is going 3 TCs. This is so weird. This is the game where the middle is most important out of all maps in mid-castle
Yeah.
age. And this is the game where Heresy plays the most defensive out of all games.
Yeah. Yeah, and Miguel stonewalling as well, booming up. I mean, I just think that the sling is too powerful. The knights won't do anything at this stage. Like, Persian's not going to do anything for another 20 minutes. I think he should go for the castle age sling. He should try it.
I think so as well.
The only way they're going to actually come back in the game.
He isn't doing bloodlines.
Oh, he catches that. The
Oh yeah,
booms.
Sling is coming.
Yeah. That is terrible. That's actually a huge loss.
Oh, Dogao lost all his...
Booms, yeah.
nice KD, Dogao.
Yeah, not looking good. Pretty much that's show match record.
Liereyy sending villagers towards the center. He should have enough stone for another castle.
Yeah, Miguel is thinking Dogao now, right?
Yes.
Okay, I missed that. Perfect. So it is kind of castle age thing versus feudal age thing, and I tend to favor feudal age thing. We'll see. Yeah, Lierey's moving out to castle in the center. Let's see where he puts it. Probably on the hill he's patrolling on right now. That makes the most sense.
Oh man. This is going to be rough.
Those
Dogao
2 TCs for
thinks
Liereyy.
about imping as well, but his castle will be so... Oh, will simply not be in the center of the map.
The one thing they have going for them is that that one gold on the left side of the middle, that's kind of out of range of that hill. So maybe if you can secure that one.
Not really. If you have the
Yeah, but
castle there, one single trap can kill everything at the left hand side.
yeah, that's very true. I'm just trying to find a reason for Heresy to come back in the game, but I feel like this the strategy from Liereyy and Nicov is just more superior. Imp clicking now, but Lierey's been an imp for a while now. Early conscription, what do you think of that? I've always seen Liereyy do this when he goes for mans.
Okay, well, I don't mind that. If you want to do
Yeah, I
it,
don't-
it's actually directly after you hit imp, right? Because
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you don't need to do traps now, actually the perfect timing.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Dogao is going for eagles, not plumes.
Oh, I don't like that.
You don't like
Eagles
that?
suck versus plumes. No, at all. Like
Okay.
plumes is definitely the way to go. But I guess he thinks he has to do something different because he can't catch up in plume number at this stage.
Yeah.
I think plumes should destroy eagles though.
Elite Plume.
Especially when you don't have the center control.
Hell, we need ramps as well. Otherwise, eagles are just randomly swarming around and cannot do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Elite Plume already being researched. First trap coming out onto the castle. Yeah, it's all about the main player now. Look at Lierey's score compared to the
Vicious
Dogao.
trap. Sick. 4K to 2.8K. And you
Yeah.
cannot explain that by only map scouting. That's basically all the upgrades already on Liereyy.
Yep.
Sick.
I think he's missing the ring. He doesn't have he's getting the archer range right now. And after that kicks in, he will pretty much have everything he wants.
And
Castle in the center and TC as well.
Dogao repairing the castle, wants to get El Dorado as well. Probably needs to click that as soon as he reaches Imp. Is keeping the resources up to click it.
Yeah.
But soon 3 traps. This might be a quick one. No El Dorado, and you see, he indeed wants to go for it.
El Dorado and then Elite Eagle, and then maybe we need the +4 as well. There's still a lot of the stuff he needs to kick in. I don't know if he's gonna have the time for everything.
El Dorado might be cancelled.
Oh no, it's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Heresy? Question mark?
No. AM.
Oh no, it's dead. It's dead. AM. Yeah.
5 traps. That's too much.
Oh, and Liereyy sent some plumes to Barther and Miguel. That's actually annoying.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are gonna be unanswered. That's really smart.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh god, is that annoying?
Yeah.
Now the wall's there. Yeah. Wrong strategy.
Yeah, straight up. And yeah, it's just that small decision-making error costing the game. And AM, I'll tell you this: we died to Feudal Age things so many times that we know it's the strongest thing.
True.
Yeah, we learned by getting just wrecked by it over and over again. Liereyy now even switching into the Siege Ram. Last Archer Armor kicking in. I believe he got Thumb Ring as well.
Going for Siege Ram? What? Oh, actually he is, yeah. Now he gets the confirmation that it's actually Eagles. Blocking that gold spot must feel so good for Liereyy as well.
Even handcut's gonna get cancelled. Everything's gonna get 90%, 96% handcuts cancelled. Not that it matters, but it's just like an extra thing.
47 military at the moment. 5 traps here as well. I think he should just focus the barracks. That's even more important than the TC.
Yeah, killing a couple barracks right away probably be the way to go here. But even if the guy's even able to defend here, okay, let's see the big fight.
Should go for the plumes. He will kill the traps anyways. Oh, don't like that.
Oh, quick gate from Liereyy. That's sick. That's sick.
I think that's honestly the future. That even in Castle Age, in the future, people that are going crossmen are always having a villager with them.
Yeah. That's so nerdy though.
Nerdy?
Yeah.
Do you think
Like
people on the internet that are playing a 20-year-old game might be nerdy?
True. No, that gate actually said he was gonna win that fight anyway, but it was like 100-0. Like he didn't lose a single plume here.
So evil.
Third
I
cast
really wants to kill that gate.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Oh,
Well, he got it. He can resign now. If he had El Dorado, I think he would still lose, but it would be a little bit better for him. Yeah, like Eagles just died of plumes. That's just what it is.
Yeah, and like for AM, it's totally fine to just trade, even if they lose 2-1, because they have gold control and Heresy doesn't.
Yeah, and Dogao never even will have the siege to push back the center, anyways. So I think he's just hanging on here because it's the last fight of the game. But there's the GG called, and well played, AM.
Disappointing. Game number 4.
Is this did you guys practice gold rush at all? Did you guys think of the strategy or what's going on?
I had zero contact with the Brazilians at all.
Okay.
During this tournament.
I see. Well, it feels like they just didn't think it through enough, and yeah, definitely what Nicov and Liereyy did is the strongest strategy I think on this map.
I think so as well.
Yeah, Slavs, scouts into Slink, Stonewall. Not the funnest game to play, but best one. Well played.
Okay, we keep the schedule 20 GMT coaching.
I'm able to do it now if you'd like, or I could do it at 20 GMT. It's up to you.
Then let's do it in 10-15 minutes.
Sounds good, man. I'll
Okay.
mute myself. 10 minutes. And
Yeah,
I'll be
something like
back.
that.
Alright, enjoy it.
Fields, Heresy, man. Okay, coaching after this, and I can change the title. We have Hera coaching. When you first recognized Liereyy as a potential top AoE 2 player? Actually, quite some time ago. I played when he broke like 2.2k. I played some micro scenarios against him and lost every single one, like overwhelmingly. I think it was my first 30 or my first 40-hour stream. So, or it might have been my 36-hour stream even. I played against him. So like, I can't even tell when that was, 4 years ago or something. Yeah. Yeah, and I already defeated him. SVN, thanks for the €5. And Ostersmaus for Nillimaus. And even rhyming. Cheers, man. When is finals? Something between Monday and Friday. They need to schedule. Saturday, ECL will cast the record, so they need to finish before that. And it's unlikely that they will play today. And tomorrow there will be 3v3 events. So Monday till Friday is the only option. Well, coaching after this, I will eat some, I will drink some, and then we can jump into it. I will probably show you NSC2 highlights, and then we will have Hera coaching after this, I would say. Actually, that might not be too clever because NSC2 highlights will mute this VOD. Yeah, okay, then it will be unmonetized. Happens to the best of us.
Before Viper hits Castle Age. Guys,
come on,
let's
man.
go.
20
let's
seconds,
go.
20
let's go.
seconds. We have the 10k. We have the 10k. Come
Go,
on,
guys.
10k.
Yeah!
10K.
We got it! Yeah!
Nearly! Come here, nearly! Okay, now I can cast it, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Take the Trev and then get out of there.
Okay.
Good
He
game.
want to kill
Really
the
good game.
arbalest. He
Will he
wants to
get
kill
this
the
around on the
arbalest.
arbalest?
He want to kill the arbalest, and if he's killing the arbalest, he's going to
There we go.
Whoa! My goodness, man! He's coming back. Is he coming back? Is he gonna kill everything?
Viper's looking good in this
Is he
fight.
gonna kill everything? Is he gonna kill everything? This is unbelievable.
The
He's
numbers are
coming
good for
back from
Liereyy,
the hell.
but Viper
Come on,
is managing to pull it
come on,
back.
Look what is happening here.
Look at this, the counter units, the camels are good. Viper getting out of the engagement though. Is he going to try and get the lane? He's brought the villager forward! He's got the villager!
Okay, he's there with the village. He's gonna lure it. He's gonna lure, man. He's luring the board. He's
got
put the
Loom
scout.
already as well.
Yeah, man, but he also got more HP.
Here comes the block, but he's got
But
the
now
scout there.
No, he's gonna lose the.
He's going to deal with the scout, and that villager should be able to pull
But
it back.
you know what you wanna do, right?
There
He's
is
gonna
next
try.
to no micro on this system, guys. Viper brought his second bore in super quickly. Got the steal on the first one there, and look at this. This is what zero lag does to Age of Empires. You get amazing plays like this from the beginning.
Both scouts currently at 30 HP. Much like Obi-Wan, we do see MBL with the high ground right here, able to get that slightly better hit, but Liereyy maybe with a few more hits overall, doing the little ladder up. But this villager, she is interrupting the very honorable scout duel.
And that one hit makes all the difference.
Does it?
Low ground. Low ground.
You should have listened to Obi-Wan in both scouts, man.
They're both out of there. And this is going
Oh,
to deny
man.
all the scouting information for both players now.
Oh, he's microing. He's not
it's a
taking the
defensive
fight. Oh my god! I love. Where's my Badaboon? I want to put defense
my
here.
God.
And now this is the crazy Badaboon. Man! Even people I want to listen to the crowd. Unbelievable. And now with the Knights, he's gonna take everything.
Oh,
huh?
easily. This,
Come on,
this
man.
is an easy mop up there. No thumbing. Oh, another
Oh,
man. You don't micro against 4 mangonels, and another decent hit right there.
I'm telling you something. This guy is not gonna sleep with me anymore. Never, never again. Only one. Be careful, man. Be careful, man. Don't lose the militia. Well, he didn't, but he's almost bye-bye. Now the bear is here, so he's gonna palisade. Oh, hit the gate. I hit the
Whoa.
gate, man. Hit the palisade. Okay, there you go.
Whoa! That's what we expect in these levels of game. And that's the Drush entirely dealt with from the get-go. We are way beyond re-level territory here, ladies and gentlemen. Liereyy is going to have to live with this one.
Do we have to talk more about Elephant Dodgers? That was fine.
Because Tato is earlier imp and will kill the castle. Oh? This is normally the moment where you go like, Bada boom! Down is rank 11! 32-3, that's so many lead skirmishers going down! I cannot believe it! Stout is wasting his whole advantage. He lost every of his army, and now Tato is 17 villagers ahead, and no one has military left.
Army and man gonna get outside of the sea. It's the ending outside.
Oh, no.
La 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 la. Oh, la la
He's
la.
going to kill this. Oh.
Kidali. La 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 la. What are you doing? That is on the way to nothing.
Will it last? That's probably the big question.
Yeah, that's the thing. And are we going to see another Doubt Castle?
The infamous
Doubt Castle. Oh man, 5 villages gone. And that's exactly the reason why Nilly showed us the Doubt Castle before these games, because he knew something was going to happen. And
There's
guys,
another 2.
oh, that hurts so good.
Another one.
Oh man.
Oh,
Poor
guys, there's a
Magnet.
reason we had this recap.
Oh, he's taking the shot. I will tell you.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh no, that hurts.
No,
oh
no.
My God.
It's down to
my
65
God.
villages compared to 98 of Viper. He
Oh,
throws
shit.
everything
What
on the
is he
castle.
doing? What is he doing?
Look at Viper's
Oh
face.
my God,
Look at
he's
his
just
laugh.
laughing.
Look at
He's
Doubt's
just
face.
laughing.
Doubt knows exactly what's happening here. It's cool and
Oh,
stuff.
no.
He's already
that
dead.
Hurts. That hurts.
He's
Oh my
already
God.
Oh, man.
Congratulations. You have won your quarterfinal match. Was the result of this series in any doubt?
Oh, that's such a ghastly joke. Need a comeback.
Ripperino. I just sunk this interview before it even started. So doubt at least seems
Okay.
working.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. So game,
It worked out.
there we go.
There was no doubt.
There was no doubt.
Literally no doubt.
Nope.
This is happening. Oh god, I already have
Move
this.
them,
at the
fire.
highlights.
Move them. Those. Oh.
Oh god.
Oh, move the skirmisher. Get them to attack the skirmisher. Good bait. The bait's good. Come on, pull them out onto the water. That's what you're doing. Good job.
Tell me.
Oh, no.
Don't go for it. And he's going back, and Tato is getting the
Oh,
killing. Oh god.
what?
This
Where's
is
the
so
horn?
Oh god, gets the kill.
And that turns the game.
What a lame interviewer on Lualul.
Why do I sign up for this? Why is there banana here?
For scale. To counter the Inca's opening, and we see Berbers on Coast to Mountain. Because of.
You
So
know what's
he knew
nice
what's
about
up.
Berbers? Their ships move faster.
Yes.
They're no, they're
Wait. Everything is dead now. What are you doing, Tati? La la la. La la la. Tati, 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 la la la.
that's not.
Oh, this is horrible imitation. Oh no, he had some good scouting intel, but
Yeah,
I
man.
don't think he knows where anything else is.
Oh man, oh man,
Oh,
man, oh
what
man,
is
he's
this?
falling, he's doing the palisade
What
again,
is this?
he's failing. Now he's gonna need to delete and deleted the Lambrick and taking
That's
a billion,
expensive.
a billion down, and now
Now that
Lambrick
is a play.
Whoa!
I don't like that castle, to be honest. I would have placed it more like here, right? Then you get control of the middle.
But only one villager is building it.
Oh, he already has redemption. Very interesting. And he got.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Do you know how that hurts? That
I
hurts
know.
so much.
I
The-
have few of those castles in my life.
That's suicidal. So.
Will you try
Oh,
and
what
will you
is he
try and get the
doing? What
villager?
is he? Yeah, but oh no! Down will go for the restart. Yeah, he will go for the restart. That was.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh man, that was so expected. But it is fine because Doubt's map was really bad. It was really bad.
In terms of villager count, we're super even as well. 75 to 81, Tato's advantage. Arson, Squires both on the way for Tato, so he's starting to get taken up. And he's overchopped. This could... Oh,
my
man.
god.
This is absolutely brutal. Look at the villagers. Once the Eagles are in the economy, we know how it works. They've got
Jesus.
5 Pierce armor behind them.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't even know what to say about this. This is an absolute massacre. Tato's entire economy is going to be at a standstill. Looking at the frontier as well, we've got the Eagles raiding in, and he's moved the oh man, he's moved the longswords out of position to have to deal with the Eagles back at home. He had himself in such a good spot. Crossbows and longswords fighting here in the center as well, but losing so many villagers. He gave up a lot of map control to try and get the town center advantage.
Did you set yourself a limit for when to return home after meet and greet today? No, but I set myself that I won't drink. Look at that! Look at that, they turned off the light. Oh, isn't that romantic? Oh boy. Oh boy, playing with my feelings. And now they're laughing. And probably now turn on the lights and it's Dowd and Jordan kissing. That would be the sickest plot twist ever. Please, please. Jordan and Dowd behind. Oh. And the light on? Oh, nothing. Are you happy with 7K viewers and how many did you expect? I was thinking about 9K for today, but 9K would have... Oh. Okay, that's a kiss cam. Like, you said before you have a goal to be married within 10 years. Are you any nearer to that goal? Yes, now I'm really famous, and as I said, I can include like organized tournaments for Microsoft in my Tinder profile. So I wouldn't know how they can keep the girls away from me.
No loom! Here's the block!
Oh
And
man!
there's one down.
Oh man, that's so...
One down from the start. This is cruel. And is he going to stay here?
That's so annoying.
We've got Doubt bringing the scout back to be able to deal with this one.
That's so
And,
annoying.
oh man, will he go for it again? No loom still from Doubt.
Oh man, Doubt,
Can he get a second? That's the real question.
if it...
Oh no!
Oh, he will! No, he will not.
Oh,
Oh god! Oh god! Oh my god!
what did we even witness? Nah, Doubt is not about this. Doubt is feeling the disrespect. Look at his face.
But those two Debsons.
And now they're dead.
Typical Debbie. 1 HP. Ball it. Viper save it. Viper. Viper. She's going to the Viper home now. No? Viper is waiting here with full HP. No. Yeah. It's fine.
Will Viper check his holes now to make sure?
Look
There
at
we go.
Viper.
He knows
He
they're
can
there.
see it.
He pulls the units.
Lierey's
does he know
coming,
the hole?
Lierey's coming, but if you click, the archers will go
That's
directly
it.
there. Viper is gonna
pathing
notice.
will get
Viper is
you.
gonna notice. Viper is gonna notice. Viper is gonna notice. He do not notice. The
I
archers
don't
are
think he
getting
notices.
Inside. He's getting. Lierey! Get inside or I kill you, man! He's going out of. No!
No!
Get inside!
There's a hole there.
It's a hole. Get
Look at
inside!
this. Viper just about revealed it to him. No, he's clicked in. Does he
Going
know?
in or not? Go in!
What?
Go in, man! Well, he's gonna make some damage on man. Please, I need a pill. I need an aspirin. I need something. He's open, and he's open.
There we go. We know.
Keep
The
the
skirmishes
skirmishes
went
are
through.
there,
Viper
man.
knows. Leary knows.
You continue the cast.
Have a drink. But they both know now. They know the hole's there. Viper needs to get that one sealed up. His skirmishes are in position.
We shouldn't really show that. We could also like just write it down as a script and upload it, and then like 11k
They can
people like
read it.
well written,
Yeah. I mean, that works.
and like just like, and then there was a Mangonel shot. 35 crossbowmen died. 2 villagers extra were produced.
How do you describe the Doubt Castle?
There was an attempt to build a castle on a hill. There were 3 mangonels. All 8 villagers died. The player in the blue sent 4 more villagers. They died. Then he sent 6 more villagers. They died. He sent 5 crossbowmen. He didn't micro them. They died. He sent 4 more villagers. Meanwhile, his TC was idle. Then he sent 3 more villagers. They died. Blue player typed GG, shook his hand. The chat went 11111111. Next message 11111111. Next message 11111111.
Okay, it's fine. We got this. That was incredibly accurate. I want to read this now. Can you do that? Make that happen? I want to read that now. You're very happy with yourself.
Yeah. Sometimes I am.
Okay.
With 3 men at arms that are still alive, you know, do you need a fletching? And let's see, because if he's coming here, Turk,
That's it.
then Liereyy is in a really terrible position. Oh, he's
Oh,
gonna
here we
try.
go.
Look at this. He walled it.
He
walled
walled them
that
in.
tower, so
That's gonna
now
be
he can
3
take those,
villages for
and now
Liereyy.
he's gonna take this tower down. Oh my God! Look at that battle. He's gonna take those villages and now gonna take the tower down. The hell, man!
This
He's
is how
gonna
you
take
even it up.
Everything back. Liereyy is gonna take all the towers down, taking that village, that tower, and the other tower down. What do you think about that gameplay,
Man,
Turk?
I don't even know how Lyric's managed to turn this one so quickly. This was looking like it was such in Viper's favor.
What did they ban anyway? Ban Tati. I'm banned for.
A bunny slaps. And slaps. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. Spread the love. And it has been an incredible week. Yeah. What can I say? Enjoy your life. Live a happy life. And then you're doing everything right. And okay, see ya. Time to wave. Living room is waving now as well. As you can see, I'm really sure they're waving. I'm really sure they're waving. Okay, they are. Yo, ready now? Or finished eating, and we should start. No Liereyy+Nicov cast highlights. I wasn't the guy doing the collection. Yeah. There were surely some clips that you could have added, some that you could have left out. I was super happy that I didn't have to do it. And people enjoyed it, so yeah, Liereyy+Nicov cast was truly something that you might want to watch as a whole, though. And like small highlights don't really capture it that well, I believe. And fix the brackets? Oh yeah, I can do that. I'm ready whenever you are, Hera.
Okay, I am ready as well. We're just gonna cancel the scribble game.
No,
These
you
guys-
don't have to cancel anything.
No, it's fine, it's fine. We will go straight for coaching. No worries. And yeah, I'm gonna update the title. Okay, so I don't really have any recs or anything for today, but I do have one thing.
You missed the whole cast, yes, if you just arrived. Pro streamer, you're welcome. I could take
Yeah, this
this.
you already know. Yeah, I think for today it's best to just play games and then focus on the castless decision making and map control, and then how you translate it into Imperial Age, and yeah, pretty much just gameplay for today. There is a game 28. No, never mind, there's not. Game 105 or 216. They're a bit low, but they might be down.
105 or 216. 216 is gone. 105 seems a bit low. Let's ask around first if we find someone who's better than me.
Okay.
It might be a bit better in general. Hey, could we play some 1v1s while Hera coaches me? Question mark. Happy smiley.
Have to get that happy smile. Gogo's not a bad option. He might be a bit weak, but
No, Goku's
doesn't
fine.
mind. Yeah, well, ask. Look at your profile here. Did you play any 1v1s this week?
I think I played, like in the last week, yes, I played some for random against Viper.
I actually won 2 of those. Nice. Was it fantasy or was he playing like somewhat serious?
I think he played serious, but it was weird maps.
Okay. Pretty good still.
But it's tough for me to judge, right? There's still the option, like he was like doing stuff, like 2 scouts are harassing a villager of his, and he is saving those with walling over and over again.
Yeah.
And he's
trying to
idling
mess
both
around with it.
TCs.
Yeah.
Well.
It's funny, like it's nice when he pulls it off, but when you put too much focus to it, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You got Daniel as well. You might want to. I don't know if you asked him already.
Yeah.
Don't think we want to be asking Miguel anything. for the time
I
being.
ask him anyways. Just the
yeah?
exact second you're saying. I ask him.
I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna message him.
Yeah, you don't need to anymore. Tricky. You messaged Goku, right?
Yeah, I messaged Goku. I messaged Daniel. I messaged Heart for the memes. So bad. Do you feel yourself better on Arabia or full random, or like just like hybrid maps in general?
I think I'm the same, but people are just way worse than full random.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So like, all my wins against MBL, Viper, and Vivi were all on full random settings, and not a single one on Arabia.
Yeah, that would make sense because they play like non-stop Arabia, most of these guys, and they don't really know much of the full random stuff.
Yeah. Gray bricks forever. Well, overlay guy promised me new overlays before NAC 1. We still didn't have any. It's really bad that the background didn't change. I like the bricks. I think it's pretty simple, and I liked it at the start as well, but like every 3 years we could get something new. It's like not for the future. Okay, Miguel actually will join after his next Counter-Strike game.
Okay, something.
I have no idea how long that will take.
They generally don't take too long, as far as I know.
Okay.
Any Rex you want to go over in the meantime? This week, last week? Oh, Daniel will play 1 or 2.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, we'll start with Daniel, move on to Miguel.
Yeah, Miguel will be around afterwards. I even told him, like, I can understand if you don't want to do it.
We'll see. It would be pretty impressive if he is able to do it, Miguel, because if I lose the tournament, usually I don't want to play that whole day.
Yeah.
Most people like that. But we got Daniel here. He's a pretty good opponent.
For me, it was tough. Like, after losing against Cool, I actually needed to cast those games, right?
Yeah.
That was rough.
I love talking to Vivi. Like, I message everyone else like in like regular English, and then as soon as I start talking to Vivi, I turn on caps lock and I go like full like crazy mode.
Yeah, I like him as well.
Let me get this drive on.
Do you think Daniel is actually watching the VODs and trying to learn some from your messaging?
Perhaps. He also messaged me after each game and like, yo, what could I have done better as well?
Ah, okay,
he does that.
okay.
Yeah.
How much do you charge him?
I don't charge him anything, unfortunately. Maybe I should start charging him. Maybe it's only fair. Yeah, I think for today, let's focus on, like I said, the cast stage map control and taking control of those hills for Imp, and then also just how we're gonna play each civ. So what we'll think about the strategy at the start of the game. And we'll try to formulate good decisions, pretty much.
Okay.
Right.
Onlu, thanks for the sub earlier. Perfect timing there during your puns. So Goth, one of the strongest civilization in the game.
Yeah. Good decision here would just be to resign and go next. He got Teutons though.
Well, I have perfect counters to Teutonic Knights, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I think out of all civilization, I think Koreans and then Goth need the biggest changes.
Yeah, probably. But I feel like Goths are decent once they get to their power spike. Even Koreans are okay as well.
Well, but they're so broken, like
One-dimensional.
playing fun-wise.
Yeah. And the map doesn't look too great either. Alright, so you want to open meta arms here, or what's the plan? Rush?
I don't really know, honestly. For example, a strategy that I never do and don't really know when I should do it and how and why is rush into flush.
Oh yeah, okay. I was actually talking with another guy I'm coaching, like 1900 player, and we were talking about it, and I actually saw Viper doing it quite a few times recently, and I think it might be actually a counter to meta arms, because you're able to force the fight before the guy is able to get meta arms, and then you have two ranges to defend yourself from anything that he's gonna, any aggression he has before you, from being in feudal age first. You have the better eco pretty much. So I think it might be a counter to meta arms. Well, that's a dangerous lure. Yeah. So I think he's gonna go for scouts into skirmishers, if I had to guess. That's something he likes to do, and Teutons are great at it, so scouts and skirmish for him.
Okay.
For us, something like men at arms, archer, and then maybe even a stable later on would probably be, or even tower defense could be good. Like men at arm archer, take some stone, tower defense to secure the bad map, and then go for Huskrow and Cast Lich, Huskrow Pike.
Just telling you guys I'm not reading chat during the coaching. He really didn't find it.
Yeah, no, he probably went over it or something.
I already have loom.
But you're fine. Able to click up. Perfect timing. Yeah, so I think instead of walling this map, a tower defense later on could be what you need. Depending on what he's going to do, of course. He's actually taking gold there.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
3.
Well, I know what's up.
Ah, he's going bloodlines.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, go into the scout first in the berries or on the woodline. Perfect.
Too bad for me that I didn't get a singable.
Fine. You could, if you have nothing else to do, I'd say kill the mill. That was good. Yeah, you probably don't have. Oh, there's actually a hole there. You can go and just scout. Back to. Alright. There is a one field that was down to 6 HP. Okay, for that scout. What you can do is even add another spear forward. Because I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he wants to do a skirm transition. And don't be shy to keep adding spears at home as well. I like that preemptive tower. Alright, and you should be like you can continue hitting that mill if you'd like, or you can. But I like to see reactive with the scout, like scout around his map, see if he's adding the range, stuff like that. Oh, you got his mill, perfect, that's good. So you take a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy. Careful with that scouts. Yeah, you can add like quite a few spear here until you feel perfectly safe, because we're gonna perhaps even upgrade them to pikemen one day, so they're not gonna go to waste. He is going for archer transition though. Micro. You might want to go over to his gold now. So where is he taking gold? You might want to go check that out. Maybe if you could trade for one more bill, that would be, or even one bill in general, that would be really good. Hey, what's up? Nice, that's big. Still a hole on the bottom there. Be worth going in. Just trade for the one bill. Worth it. Yeah, it's worth. Nice, that's huge. Oh, still missing the blacksmith. Oh. I'm actually surprised at how sloppy he was playing there. Yeah, so now maybe transition a couple of the villas from the farms over to the stone. Yeah, don't see any more farms before Horse Collar. Alright, perfect.
I think I even can force one or two more archers from him.
Yeah, if you like, that's fine.
Ah, hello.
Nice, good preemptive tower. He's got plenty of scouts though. Keep adding spear. Oh, he's actually calling the GG. Nice win there. That was good. That was. So, what do you think?
I think I've never seen him play that sloppy.
Yeah, that was super sloppy from him. But I think we chose the best strategy here based on the map. Like this is a terrible map, so I think something unorthodox like this worked out perfectly. Your man-at-arm build was really good, and your pressure was really good as well. Like the where you hit, you did damage right away.
I think the tower at the wood was really good.
Oh, the one you made, yeah, preemptive tower is really nice. Yeah. Even the tower at the farms as well. Like
his
you were
gold
really safe.
was super open though. Like he had really bad map gold wise.
Still, I'd prefer his civ and his map over yours. I think. Yeah, I'd probably prefer Teutons over Goths. Yeah, well played there. Well played. Adding in Spearman as well was really good. Yeah, that was pretty much purely a decision-making win. Yes, he had some sloppy micro, but even if you didn't kill those vills, you'd still be in a good position.
Yeah, maybe by his late uptime, I think I could have done man-at-arm and then add the spearman.
Perhaps
it might have been better. Yeah,
yeah.
Then I could have killed the one villager there.
Yeah, but I think the spear forward in general was a good move. By the way, killing the mill is something you should always look to do. It hurts the scout player so much to lose the mill.
Yeah, probably. Still felt weird from him.
Yep. Probably his first game of the day or something like that. He lost way too many archers to the men-at-arms.
Yeah, that was
those
weird.
things, those things happen though. Like, If anything, it's just your reward for doing the right thing. Want to play sloppy. Get a few picks.
Yeah, he's instantly jumping into the next game as well. So he's somewhat.
Don't think he's happy with himself after that one.
Yeah.
To say the least. Hammer!
I think
Oh
I got
my
it
God.
like third or fourth time coaching. I think even after last episode, someone even wrote like, "Oh, Nili is getting Khmer every single coaching."
Yeah, Khmer, we got Koreans last time as well. Damn.
Well, that wasn't easy to Sif win against Ad6.
Oh yeah, true, yeah. That's pretty much free win. Easy money. Alright, well, he's Spanish, so we'll think about the Civ matchup a little bit here, when you scout your map a little bit more.
Well, if I play against Spanish, I normally like to play something in the Arbalest direction.
Yeah.
Which
Have to agree there.
doesn't really work too well with Khmer.
Well, they get all the way to Arbalest with full upgrades, just missing Thumb Ring. I think it's doable. Probably have to involve you getting lucky. I wouldn't even mind seeing like a fast double range thing, or even just scouts into archers might be best as well. Those are like your options, I guess.
Hmm.
That's a far house. Guess
Yeah.
maybe walling that wood line might be on your mind.
Even house for a small second. Yeah, I've thought about it, but I think it just creates so much. Thought about building it like half a screen in front of my gold. I think in the long run I want to wall that direction.
Make a second house right away then, yeah, perfect. Also scout a bit more. Do one more loop around, because I want to see if it's walled at the end of the map there.
Oh, that's what the sheep can do, right?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine as well. Good. Careful with the scouts.
Yep. Already clicked them into the woodline.
Perfect. Yes, it's open on that side, but it's wallable one day. Not sure if that's the walls you want to go for in feudal age though. It might be a little too far out.
Well, depends on what he goes for.
Yeah, true.
Oh, he's still at home.
So what was your plan? Are you gonna go for scout or
Scouts,
archers
yeah,
first?
yeah, scouts.
Scouts, okay, sounds good. An alternate wall might be just to wall this side, keep that wood safe, and then maybe a tower on the gold or your army on the gold. Careful with the scout. Run right back. Oh my god, Daniel.
Smurfing maybe.
Yeah, so just wall the woodlands and maybe a tower at the gold or your military production near the gold. And I think if you get town watch early, you'll be safe. I don't like the far wall. I think it's too far. Won't be protected easily.
Okay. Like with his, like he will have trouble punishing me at all, right? Because he still didn't scout me.
Yeah, that's true. But then in Castle Age, the
he's not
Conqueror
on
will just
gold.
raid right past it anyway. Yeah, he's most likely going to open scouts here.
Yeah. So it's just scout against scout.
It's up to you. But both will be justifiable. I prefer the short walls though, as I always do.
Yeah. I think I want to go for those now.
Alright.
His scout was on the other side as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Was I lacking a sheep or something?
No, I think it's just that you didn't like send a bill to make a barracks, so you don't have to, obviously. So probably just that. I don't think you missed any food. Start farming right away, or else you won't be able to afford any scouts. Alright, I would keep the scout around the Ville walling now. It's not worth taking that risk. There he's around. Yeah, more scouts there. Oh, I see you, Nilly. Well, the spearman's tricky now. Alright, you should drop a couple more wood now and start looking to get your archer's transition on the way.
How did you not run to the spearman there?
Yeah, the wolf, that's kind of suspicious. Alright, you're gonna want to start getting into that gold. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna go for your woodline now. Do a gate here, you'll be safe. Nice, well played. Alright, go find his scouts now. Killing. Well, he got that eventually. That's fine.
Thought he would stop producing. At least that's what it felt like. Got that wrong.
I think he might have stopped at one point and then, like, you know, decided to continue regardless. Your arrows. I would just run those scouts home, secure your base. He's making a lot of spears now. Just break this wall and then regroup at your gold. Play defensive till cast stage pretty much. One thing you can do here. Also, Town Watch is an underrated upgrade here in this situation. You can see exactly where he's gonna come from.
Honestly, I think I can counter attack.
Okay. Super risky though. Make sure you're constantly producing at home.
Well, I need to go up, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Go up, then keep making. Careful. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, make sure you get fletching ASAP. Nice, the tower, that was pretty good. He is pushing down to your main gold. Oh, a tower somehow in the back there. Where did he come in with that? You gotta run your stone here. You can garrison the house if you'd like. And the rest. Right away, transition to this gold instantly. Right, and then free those villas from the house, and you're actually not doing too bad for yourself here. Best at the forging as well. I'd like to see you get Town Watch here, just in case he decides to go for an tower behind your woodland, you'll be able to see it. Town Watch is really good here. Okay, bot can arrow as well. Alright. Probably just sit under that tower with those few crossbows. Yeah. Pretty good. You need to defend this now with the crossbows. And you should have a ability soon, once the 3 TCs kick in. But you need to really continue placing these crossbows because it's going to be at a disadvantage soon with numbers. Your TCs have been idle for quite a bit now. Big disadvantage. And you should be looking to get more farms around these TCs as well. Yeah, careful. Use the monks to defend your base now if he's gonna run it. Yeah, never mind, he decides against it. Okay, there's the tower behind your woodline. Probably have to abandon that. I want to see you even mine some stone as well, with a few bills. One day get a castle up. I wouldn't move out if you can't see his army, because he's got enough army to clean you up. Yeah, there. He's got way too much army. You can't move out with those crossbows. Keep massing monks at home and hope they're good conversion fight. And crossbows as well. Keep massing. Alright, start mining some stone. You will need to get a castle up. In your middle. Export production. And more farms around these CCs. Okay, so we're seeing a siege rush out there coming on the front. So I like to respond to the defensive siege here when you could afford it. A good idea. Okay, he's engaging now. Use the monk. You should prefer defensive magnet. Yeah, perfect. Gonna do more towers. Interesting. Maybe with the monks you can look to start moving out now. That 4TC coming down. Okay, never mind. You gotta defend that. Maybe switching on to conks. Look to trade the versus the mangonels here. Even if you're going 1-for-1, it's still worth it.
I'm getting redemption.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Might want to get sanity as well if you can. All right. Careful on that top DC now. Yeah, go for sanctity as well. Worth it.
Think so.
Ooh, the raid on the stone. He just clicked up. Elephants on the mangonel. For the monks, converting them.
Oh, that should not have happened. Get top there.
Don't think he was up. At this point, it's pretty much over. We can go ahead and call it. He actually wasn't up to imp at the time I thought he was.
Are you sure it's over?
Yeah, I'm sure. You're 70 pop.
Okay.
Okay, so it kind of like we were doing fine, and then it all just came crumbling down randomly. So what happened there?
I think I wasn't doing that fine, honestly.
Okay, here's what I noticed. Your production is terrible from Castle Age. Really, really, really bad. You had idle TCs way too often, and idle ranges way too often as well. Like that's not something I could even like coach, because I remind you a couple of times, but I can't be, you know, in every game, you know, like, oh, fix the range, just fix that. Like you really, I don't know if it's like the cycle, like you're just not remembering it enough, or if you're not fast enough to do it, but you need to focus on fixing those production.
Okay.
Way too much idle time there. Yeah, that's kind of like you're just falling behind by default pretty much. As far as positionally, you played it pretty well. Like you got off that main gold, you repositioned, went on stone. It was pretty good. You boomed on the side. You had a vill lead even, but I think it really was just like falling behind by default, and then not taking the best engagements with the monks and the crossbows.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much impossible because I can never dictate the game.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say impossible. You have some plays, like you have a better eco, so that's the point of what we have to focus on. So if we get the castle up defensively, we don't die to this all-in push that he did 2TC. We have
Yeah.
a better eco. We're able to transition to Arbalest and Light Cav if you want to in Imp.
Yeah,
we
that's
have
true.
plays.
I didn't
We
have
just
like
have to not die.
the idea of a defensive castle because I felt like Khmer. But yeah, if I get that in front of my starting TC,
Yeah,
that's
that's
so
what you
good.
need. 100%. Yeah. So basically, like what you have to do there is just to hold that position, get the defensive castle, and then in Imp you have the better economy. Probably the faster Imp. Like you still got up Imp faster, but obviously it wasn't enough. Yeah, I think a lot of it is really just like falling behind just by keeping the TCs idle for too long, for no reason really.
Okay.
But the relics was good, like good relic control, good map control, good map visibility. It's really just dying to that push.
Yeah. I think I needed to ward the left hand side a bit earlier. If I'm there
Yeah,
like
it's a
15
possibility as well.
seconds earlier,
Yeah.
it's so much easier to play.
Or fast wallet even, like wallet fast with one vill.
Yeah.
Tap each one.
Like I knew I was fine with scouts. It was just once the first spearman is out, I'm getting crushed.
And then you can't respond to your own defensive spears. That's the kind of bad thing about Khmer.
Yeah.
But honestly, in that game, I would have preferred the shorter walls and just play with the house garrison that Khmer have.
Yeah.
Also, another thing, don't do 2 mining camps on the gold. You gotta stop doing that. You only do that if you're doing 1 TC. If not, then you don't do it.
Okay, why?
Well, let's take a look at this game. We invested 100 wood into another mining camp, and then you got towered and then you were forced off. Let's say you didn't get towered. Obviously, that's a bad situation. You don't have that many vills on gold. You have only like 8, 9, maybe max 10. Then that's fine with one one mining camp position properly.
I think it's
You'd rather save
so much more efficient.
most of the time. No, most of the time you'd rather save that 100 wood on other stuff. I'd rather you remake a lumber camp or even just use it for faster monastery, faster ballistics. Most top players, if not all, will stick with the one mining camp unless they're doing 1 TC.
Okay. I think like 9 villages are so inefficient on how this mining camp, like how this gold was shaped.
I think it was fine. Trust me, I think it was fine. If you feel like try out the one mining camp and then you decide for yourself. But I'm telling you that 90% of pros only do one mining camp when they're not doing 1 TC.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a look into that.
Yeah. The 100 wood can go a long way, getting your TCs up and I don't know, going towards other upgrades. Okay. Mains versus Slavs. This is a tournament matchup.
Thank God for the students, isn't?
Yeah, not quite. Not quite a tournament matchup. Alright, we'll take a look at the map and we'll talk about like the strategy and stuff like that.
Ooh. Against European, I could have saved it.